start a stream.
Click, 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 click,
Click, click, click, click, click, click, click, click, click, click, click. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. Get ready for it, team. We're diving in. This is a narrative RPG game where our choices really matter.
They matter.
Which is what we're all about around here. You all matter. Very grateful to have you here with us. Thank you to everybody who recommended we play this game. And thank you very much to Nacon for sponsoring this stream and hooking us up with a copy of the game to give away as a prize.
We want to give you a prize.
A prize. We've got a copy of the game. It's available on Epic Game Store for PC. The game is also available on Xbox and PC.
And
all
PlayStation.
And PlayStation. All the PlayStation, all the Xbox, all the PC you can handle. And all you gotta do is be here typing in the chat to let us know that you would like to win. We've got 5 times entry for all of our subscribers and 10 times entry for all of our gift sub givers. We'll call for your entry in just a little while on the stream. And Mr. Debo, can I say thank you to my friend Mr. Debo is back. Holy cow.
49 months.
49 months. Let's get some mod love.
Mod love.
Thank you, mods. Thank you, lieutenants. Appreciate your help on Twitch and on Discord. You are awesome humans and mammals as well.
So, this game, Vampire the Masquerade Swansong, is inspired by and based on the Vampire Masquerade TTRPG.
Tabletop role-playing game.
Yes, tabletop role-playing game. And what's really cool about this game is that our choices matter, and we're going to play as 3 main characters. And some of the choices that we make will have positive influences on one character and negative influences on the other character. So we're really going to get to see a lot of fluidity and cool bending in the story. Yeah, that feels
right. That feels
better.
more dramatic, right? The red bar is better for vampire vibes.
Yes.
How many folks here have played a tabletop role-playing game, or maybe you've played Vampire the Masquerade? Amelia and I had a lot of fun in playing in the World of Darkness, which is also where this story is taking place.
Yes.
As Vannevar and Suzanne. Rochelle, who is the seneschal to Prince Vannevar, yours truly. And,
which is basically his right-hand man.
Basically. Vices and Discos, yo!
Hey, Vices!
Can we give a big hug to Vices and Discos? And Rogue Minute as well. I saw you with that gift sub group hug. Thank you for bringing the fire!
The fire and the heat.
We can use all the fiery ones for today. Yes, fire from the sides! Appreciate you, Dame Deviant's back for 47 months as well. Thank you. And Acrylic Heart, welcome back for 17 months.
Nice.
If you got one of these gifted subs from one of these awesome people, please be sure to check out the starter kit. We got a button that looks like this down below the video. It's going to show you the way around the channel, hook you up with all the perks of being a subscriber here, and just a big thanks to say thank you for supporting our streams. We get to stream 4 and sometimes 5 times a week playing video games with you, team.
Okay, so my next question that I have is, who here likes vampires in general? Even if you haven't played any of the World of Darkness games, tabletop RPG, or just, any of the video games, who likes vampires, and who are some of your favorite vampires of all time?
I like Willa from True Blood.
Oh, Bryan, thank you.
I like Willa from True Blood. She's my favorite.
Dracula, Love Vampire, Morbius, Willow, Lestat. Yeah, I feel like Lestat might be one of my favorite vampires of all time.
Blade. Oh, the Blade series. There you go.
Yes.
There it is.
Nosferatu.
Blade Lestat. Lafayette.
I'm taking this horse by the reins, making red coats red with blood stains.
Isn't Lafayette...
He eventually, I think...
Eventually?
No, actually,
I don't think so.
He turns into a bruja.
Oh, damn.
But he dates a vampire and they fall in...
Spoiler. No spoilers.
Spoilers.
No spoilers. One of the coolest things about playing a role-playing game is that it's different every time you play it. So based off our choices that we make while we play this game, it's going to be, impossible for us to spoil it because we're going to get to try out some new things, and some of the things that are going to be good news for one of our 3 protagonists might not be good news for all of them. Also, all of our characters have character sheets, each of the 3 characters, so we're going to build them up similar to the tabletop role-playing game. This is going to be fun.
So much fun.
Yo, Neo B Blue is ready for it. LLB.
Thank you so much.
Can I give you a big hug, LLB? Appreciate you all very much. Oh, there it is. Appreciate you all hanging out with us. It is worth mentioning that tomorrow we're going to complete all of our Streamily signings, so we may start the stream a little bit early tomorrow. Hope you can join us for that, and we'll play Vampire the Masquerade again next Friday. And in between, we got BioShock on Sundays, and to chill it out, Stardew Valley on Tuesdays. We'll take it nice and easy.
Also,
Doctor Who!
Welcome back for 36 months.
Doctor Who, thank you for being here for so long. We appreciate your support.
Yes.
Thank you to the good doctor. And Lisbon, welcome back for 7 months.
Welcome.
Appreciate you. And
I'm all in.
Kolwitzia, welcome back for 5 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Also, Vishelia, welcome back for 49 months. Oh
wow,
my goodness.
Vishelia, 49 months, amazing.
And Detroit Dodge is back for 45 months.
Welcome back. And AEB, thank you for being here for 29 months. For anybody who's just tuning in, we're about to jump into the game.
Yes.
But again, this is sponsored by Vampire the Masquerade's Nacon, and we are excited to be able to give away a copy of the game for Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. It's on Epic right now, Epic Game Store, and Vampire or Swansong will get you the link to check it out in the chat.
Yeah.
Super appreciate you all being here with us. Hey Nick,
Hey,
we're gonna play this game. Nick, you want to hang out with us?
Hi.
So Amelia, should we rock paper scissors to go first? Should we see who the first character is and then decide?
I would like to
alternate?
go first.
My wife will go first.
Yeah. All right. Ooh-wee.
All right,
This looks good.
Let me just get us some playback audio here, and then we're
Okay.
good to go.
I like the setting already. Very fancy. Very fancy. Look at this space here. We see the moon lit outside of the window. It is night, which means it is time for vampires to make their way out of their coffins and into the night. The Boston court is in turmoil. A red code alert has been issued, which means a major crisis has occurred. Laisha and Caleb are summoned by the prince.
The prince?
The prince.
The prince?
Vampires walk among us. Unknowing, we've built their cities, fought their war, and sated their hunger. For centuries, these creatures have been organized into rival sects, the largest of which is the Camarilla.
The Camarilla! You know about the Ivory Tower.
In its
In its domain, the Camarilla courts enforce the Masquerade, a global conspiracy hiding the existence of vampires from the mortal world. Breaking the Masquerade is punishable by final death.
In Boston, vampire factions have long been at each other's throats. After much conflict, Hazel Iverson, the new prince, has sealed a fragile pact with a group of blood sorcerers, known as the Hartford Chantry. Ooh, we're in Boston, okay.
Okay. This alliance will not only provide stability to the domain, but will hand the prince the blood trade, the trafficking of blood and mortal victims that serve the needs of the vampire elite. Tonight, the undead will celebrate.
Yeah!
Yay! Nacon. Presents.
I'll just get this going. There, ready.
A
We're all
big
set.
bad wolf studio game.
Now, to begin, tell me, what do you see?
I don't know.
Okay. Try this. Focus on your vision.
No, it's happening. No, no, it's too late. It's too late now.
Yeah, this is fine. Vampire, the Masquerade, Swansong. CCM2000, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, my friend.
Wow.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Lisha.
Did you feel it too?
Take your stuff. We're getting out of here.
Oh. I thought that was a tiny, tiny person. It is, but in another way. It's a child, but anyway.
We've got a problem. Call them back.
What's going on?
It's the prince. We must go quickly.
Okay, well, when the prince summons you, you had better arrive.
Immediately.
The prince's quarters, 11 p.m.
Come on. Damn it. Hurry up. Calm down. Maybe it has nothing to do with the party. You know full well I was in charge of it. If anything goes wrong, it's my head on the chopping block. Fuck. Damn it! It took Hazel months to convince the Hartford Chantry to ally themselves with us. So they finally accept, and then bam, a code red. There's never been a code red in Boston, damn it! This has gotta be bad,
All right.
All right.
Dialogue. In a dialogue, some answers require the use of your skills. Your skill level is compared to that of your opponent. The higher rating wins. You cannot use a skill if its rating is 0. So your willpower skill is 12, and using a skill consumes willpower. Or I guess, no, you're right. You can use 12 willpower. If your opponent wins, you gain a few willpower at the end of the dialogue. Okay, so our psychology score is 2.
So, she has nothing to hide, or one thing at a time can't do that one. So I gotta do this.
It's not like you had anything to do with it. I'm sure.
You don't get it. I was in charge of organizing the party.
But security is Jara's problem.
Yeah,
normally.
except Jara is a member of the Primogen. I'm not.
But you're a harpy. The prince will cover you. You know she's always looking for an excuse to take him down a notch.
We'll see.
What do we do next?
When everyone's safe, we move on to phase 2. We clean house.
We clean house. Hey, Jemu, thank you for the gift sub group hug, friend.
Thank you so much, Jemu.
Thank you for the love. Bringing the heat.
All right, so what's code red? Clean house? Or should we change the subject?
Code red sounds like a blood hunt kind of situation to me, but
yeah, what's code red?
Did you say this is the first code red in Boston?
Ever since the fall of London, protocol is no longer a laughing matter.
Whatever. They've been harping on that for 4 years now. They took away our internet access. Our smartphones.
It's called risk mitigation, that's all. A code red is an alarm signal that's sent to everyone to say, watch out, we're all in danger. And everyone runs to shelter at the nearest safe house. For us, it's with the prince. It could have been worse.
I'd have preferred worse.
You're not even listening to me.
Yeah, so the Camarilla does not like technology. They're very old school in the way, so them getting rid of their Wi-Fi connectivity, so to speak, has more to do with keeping up the Masquerade than it does with stopping them from using the internet.
What do you mean by we clean house?
Getting rid of our archives, our documents, anything that might betray our network and relationships.
What comes after phase 2?
Just pray that it never comes to that.
Come on, tell me.
We run, we leave everything behind, and we go into hiding, as far from here as we can.
There's no way I'm leaving Boston. Everything I have is right here in the city. It took me years to build my clubs. I've worked too hard to give it up now.
You won't have a choice. I know you hate coming here. Are you gonna be alright?
What do you think? I know how to behave, Jay.
Yeah, I know. Just keep your cool and it'll be fine.
Alright.
Ah, my little darlings. You're here at last. The fear that something horrible had happened to you terrified me.
No call for theatrics, April.
The prince asked to see you as soon as you arrived, Amem. I wouldn't dilly-dally if I were you. As for you, Journey, someone's triggered a code red. If anything has happened over there, I'll hold you personally responsible.
Ooh. Alright, dialogue, disciplines. Vampires have supernatural abilities usually inherited from their clans. Disciplines. Some disciplines can be used in dialogues. As with skills, the higher level wins. Not all disciplines are available to all vampires. Some mortals may possess certain powers, although they have no defense against disciplines. Alright, so right now we have a 5 hunger. Using a discipline generates hunger. Hunger has a value that cannot be exceeded. This limits a vampire's use of their powers. A vampire at their hunger limit risks losing control, attacking and feeding on the closest mortal.
Which is to say the beast takes over.
Alright, should we use a willpower to flatter April? Or shall we just back up Journey? Maybe we just back up Journey.
I don't think that is that option available to you.
No. Alright, so interesting. Alright, we're becoming more
back
hungry.
in the day, nobody could bat an eyelash without you knowing about it. You must know exactly what Jay is being blamed for, don't you?
Emem. My dear Emem. I adore you. Really, I do. But darling, please. You're way out of your league here. This alliance with the Hartford Chantry is crucial. The prince is on edge. We can't get through to anyone over there.
What does this have to do with Jay?
She was in charge of the whole thing, for goodness sake. Listen, both of you. From now on, I don't want to hear another word out of either of you. The prince is furious. Journey, you're coming with me.
I don't see why.
And as for you, Hazel wants to see you. Right now.
Stakes are high right from the very beginning.
All
All right, so I'm gonna bring our cameras down just a tiny little bit, so that you can see Amelia's hunger meter there. Nice. And we may adjust it more depending on how the HUD grows.
It's gonna be a long night.
Wordsmith, thank you for the gift sub to Lumineer.
Ooh, thank
Miss
you very
Lewis,
much.
Welcome.
What up? How's it going? Nice.
They're wearing creepy masks. Let's talk to you.
Yes?
Literal masquerade.
Miss Lewis.
They don't want to talk to us. They're servants.
I really love the feeling of this space. Like, look at these gorgeous details in the floor, in the doors, these statues.
I'm all about her gold leaf on her. I've never seen someone wearing gold leaf on their skin like that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Demented Furby, thank you for being here for 37 months. Very atmospheric indeed.
Yes. Wow.
Alright, so left on the D-pad is to show our goals.
Consider it done.
Who's she, Caleb?
Emem Lewis.
She smiles like a toreador.
Letters etched in bold right upon her teeth.
What about that bearded guy who's swallowing his bile?
Dejan Siaka.
A Tremere warlock, then?
Keep him at a healthy distance. With a sideward glance, he could make the blood in your veins boil.
This is Caleb.
Is court attendance usually this sparse?
Okay, here we have a choice. Do you want to play as Caleb?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna bump our cameras down so that they match each other a little bit. Okay. There are usually more of us. Everyone should have been at the party, or she's talking too much. Everyone should have been at the party.
We should have all left by now.
Are you worried about the Code Red?
I'd hate to be Caius right about now.
Why?
He's second honcho of house security. This promises to be a busy night.
I know what you mean. It's one thing to have been told that the Nosferatu don't age well. It's another thing to see it for yourself.
It's by no fault of their own.
Do you think you'll be able to ask the prince tonight if you can embrace me?
No. Now is no longer the time.
Ah.
And he is your child?
Mr. Beryl Underwood.
He's a real shark. He's one of the members of the Primogen. I don't want to talk to her about it. What do you think? Yes, to embrace someone is to turn them. Amelia's turning on the AC. It's getting a little stuffy in our room here. He's a real shark.
He is tortured by a demon. We all have one. The beast that preys upon him is a love of money. If someone held a stake to his heart and cried your money or your unlife, he'd ask you for some time to think it over.
It's his greed, then, that cost him your favor?
Everything about him was disappointment. Never forget that the court is a chessboard. We are monsters, and we sacrifice pawns. If you want to be a major piece, then behave accordingly.
But...
Nothing can happen to you here. We're in the prince's house. She must be finished by now. Wait for me. This won't take long.
It's out of the question, MM. I won't let her get away with this.
All right. Calm down, Dijon.
Where's Journey?
What's it to you?
Don't start with me. She was in charge of the party. She has to take responsibility for this.
Leave her out of it.
It's too late for that. Don't waste your time covering for her. She's not a kid anymore. I haven't heard from my child, and no one's able to get through to them over there.
Go on then. Go and save Imani and stop wasting your breath.
There are rules. Need I remind you? We're all stuck here.
You're such a good boy.
You'll never change.
Dijon!
What? Oh, come on, Hilda, she needs to grow up.
Leave us.
Ooh, Hilda.
I don't need your help.
Mem, please.
Stop calling me that. I was worried about you. You still haven't moved on, have you? You're always getting in my way.
Lower your voice. People are staring.
Okay, this definitely feels like playing the TTRPG because everybody is just at everybody all the time.
Yes.
There's like no peaceful moment of just people just getting along in Vampire the Masquerade. So dialogue focus. Focus, the up arrow, allows you to temporarily increase a skill by 1 or 2 levels. The more you increase your focus, the more willpower cost increases. To be focused, a skill must have a minimum score of 1 point. Disciplines or knowledge can't be focused.
Okay, so it's all about the skills. All right. Well, we have no focus.
Right joystick. Dialogue. It's a tie. If the skill or discipline levels are the same, the outcome of the conflict is uncertain. The chance of victory can be influenced by a number of bonuses or penalties, as well as spending experience points. So we get XP for completing scenes and beats in the story.
Okay. So we have to ask, does she know anything about the code red? Failure. Okay. Your opponents can also focus their own skills. Unlike you, focus only allows them to increase their skill level by 1. Player behavior. The risk of opponent focus is represented by a percentage. The more aggressive you are, skill focus, use of discipline, the more the risk of opponent focus increases. Okay, so they're each upping their own.
Do you know what this code red is all about? You're in the Primogen. You must know something.
I'm in the same boat as the rest of you.
Apparently, it was from one of Moore's retainers. That's all I know.
Who's that?
Jason Moore. Don't you remember him? He's the human who manages our interests when the sun comes up.
He handles our assets, errands with the banks.
What does he have to do with this?
I don't know. It now seems that Miss Hazel Iverson, the mighty Prince of Boston, is no longer on speaking terms with the Primogen.
As if now were the ideal time.
She asked to see me. Do you know why?
My best guess is that she'd like to talk to you about Journey, of course.
I always warned you that girl was trouble.
Yeah, sure. I've gotta go.
Hazel must be upstairs. I'd better hurry.
Alright, well, our hunger and our willpower are both 8. So... that's good.
Absurdist, welcome back for 24 months.
Hazel must be pissed.
Alright, we're taking the elevator to meet the prince. Going all the way up to the top.
What could she want with me?
Ooh.
What's going on here? It's like a dream.
Yeah.
What happened to the old prince? I don't know, but I'll tell you what, it's very do or die around here, so I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, and then somebody else, and then a, you know? It's just my guess.
Yeah, yeah. Lisha, unstable seer.
Is everything okay, Mom? Penny, for
It's
your
that little
thoughts?
human from earlier.
Nothing, Pumpkin. What were you saying?
You saw pictures again? You're not going back to the Institute, are you?
No, don't fret. I'm gonna stay here with you now.
I don't like it when Richard takes you away.
He's my psychiatrist. He's helping me so I can be with you. Mom has a little trouble sometimes, remember? I see things that haven't happened yet. And I forget others.
Yes, I know. And you have to slumber so you can rest all alone sometimes. But 3 years was too long.
That's a 45-year-old woman. She's just not standing up straight.
Okay, so I've missed her so much, or we won't be separated again. It seems like we will be separated again, so I just missed her.
As long as she's not cold.
Eternity without you.
I missed you too, Mom.
I need my sweet little monster.
Mom? What's going on? Why does everybody look so upset?
I think something serious is happening.
I'm worried. I still haven't seen Richard. I looked for him so he could explain, but he can't be found.
So, what do we do now?
I was told to wait here, because Hazel wants to see us. There are grown-ups coming, and your mother needs to talk to them.
Oh, then I'll go hide, because grown-ups talk to me too much.
If you want, sweetie. But don't wander off. Go on.
Show me what you do to make sure no one spots you.
Okay, here I go.
Okay, so her child is also a vampire child.
Gotta be. I mean...
Aisha. It's been a while.
I did not expect that.
No.
Oh, is this all 3 of our
When
playable
did you get
characters in
out?
one?
Just tonight. Hazel wanted to see me.
That means she's extremely worried about the situation.
That, or she's a major drama queen.
All right, so Lisha has 2 very different sized pupils, which I think is interesting. The MM, okay, this is kind of you, but...
You keep driving. I think we should just alternate by scene or something instead.
M doesn't realize how serious this is. She should show the prince more respect. Doesn't realize how serious
You
it
shouldn't
is.
make light of the situation. Believe me. There aren't many of us who have experienced a code red and survived.
Thanks for the heads up, Professor Bazori. First Siaka, now you. Why won't anybody give me a break tonight?
Maybe you asked for it.
Or maybe if you behaved in a manner more appropriate to the circumstances and our setting, then you'd better understand why everyone is so nervous.
Siaka jumped down my throat. Was I supposed to let him take his nerves out on me? No, I'm sorry. That's not how things work, Bazori.
We must all remain calm and accept any help we can get, even from the most unusual sources.
That's surprising to hear, coming from a blue blood. At least your certainties come from a more solid source than a prophecy from a child of Malkov.
You don't know what you're talking about.
All I'm saying is that whatever the problem is, your hallucinations aren't gonna help us solve it.
And yet, many of the things I saw ended up happening. Quentin King's disappearance, Hazel's rise to power, your breakup with Hilda too. But you're probably right. It's just Hazel and her flair for the dramatic.
Only time will tell.
Good evening, ladies, sir. The prince shall see you now.
Okay.
All right.
I think this is interesting how we're playing as all 3 of the characters in the same first scene. Like, we played other games where you switch between protagonists, but they each kind of have their own beat.
Yes.
So this is definitely an interesting, like a diorama version of an RPG where you're making choices that are influencing all 3 of them simultaneously.
All right, so MM Lewis is a Toreador from the Toreador clan. She's a rebellious star, the diva who lights up Boston nights. But bringing light into a world of darkness can be perilous. MM knows this, but she doesn't care. Okay, so we can choose a profile for her. Maybe we can either be an investigator, which will focus on knowledge and skills that allow us to go undercover, extort, or steal information. We could be a jack of all trades that allow us to focus on improving attributes and a large selection of skills. It allows for a maximum number of interactions, but with less mastery. We could be a veteran that focuses on dialogue skills and physical attributes. It allows us to use the character's aura in conversations.
Cool.
Or free. No pre-attributed points. What should we do, friends?
Let's poll it.
Okay.
So we're gonna do a poll in the stream chat on Twitch if you'd like to help us build our characters as we go. It looks like free is kind of like an open space, but type a 1 in the chat if you want to be an investigator. I'm sorry. An investigator who instigates. And do you want to be a jack of all trades? Type number 2. Number 3 in the chat, type veteran. Number 4 in the chat for free space. And Zelaire, welcome back for 47 months.
What?
I see Rose Boba T, welcome back for 3 months. And Wild Jess, welcome back for 32. Appreciate you very much. Not So Friendly Ghost is back for 5 months. And Jemu, thank you for the cheers. Cloud Vu, thank you for being here for 2 months. And Hades the God and Sally Cat are cheering as well. We want to be an instigating investigator.
That's what I had a feeling
Sounds like this crew. A bunch of detectives in this spot.
All right, let's choose it. We're going to be investigate. Ooh! All right, let's make our faces go away again.
Faces away. We got a lot of HUD to see.
Okay, Toreador. Physical attributes 1, social attributes 2, mental attributes 1. We have fine rhetoric. We're not very intimidating. We can be persuasive, and we have good psychology. We do not have much security, a little bit of technology, but have a very strong deduction. Character sheet. At the start of a scene, previously earned experience points can be spent to improve the character's abilities. These abilities are divided into two areas, the character sheet and the discipline sheet. Attributes. Each attribute affects a specific list of skills and disciplines. Attributes increase the chance of victory in case of a tie. Improving them also decreases the willpower cost of focus.
Okay, and for knowledge, that's the symbol, the book, obviously, that cannot be improved by focus.
All right.
This is cool. So this is very much like having a TTRPG. Ooh, you played as a Toreador, Zeller? Where are the other Toreadors at? Feel free to shout yourself out in the chat. This is our discipline menu. The discipline sheet contains the disciplines the character possesses. Discipline powers. Experience points invested in a discipline increase the level and can provide additional powers. Discipline powers can be passive and may be used in dialogue or in exploration.
All right. So we can choose what we want to attribute our points to.
Presence, celebrity, or auspex. Celebrity is, we can read about it. Celerity.
Celerity. What does that mean? I've never... Celerity. Discipline that allows you to traverse the environments at high speed and slows down your perception.
I thought she was just real famous, so she was real fast.
Okay.
Celerity.
Celerity. Presence gives access to dialogue choices.
Okay.
Or auspex, which is a supernatural perception. Once activated, it heightens your senses and allows you to see possible futures and read your enemies. Well, I feel like auspex makes the most sense for the...
I mean, that's what we've got 2 unlocked on right now. We can't do any of this. We have 0 points available in the middle of the screen, but those are our skill trees where we're going.
Okay.
Auspex makes good sense for investigating, though, says Jack's Props. I think you're right about that.
Okay.
Celerity is speed and grace, says Up Until Dawn. Thank you. Swiftness of movement.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here.
If you want to apply, you can hold the option button.
Oh.
Of all things.
Okay.
You can choose X to upgrade, but I don't think we can afford any of those upgrades. So we're going to hold the option button. I guess do it again.
Okay.
If your celerity is high enough, you can catch bullets?
Wow.
Whoa.
Hazel. Delson. Come in, MM.
I wanted to have a word with you.
What can I do for you?
I'm glad you're here. It's been a long time since we last saw each other. Tell me, where were you tonight?
Like everybody else, I suppose. At home, getting ready for the party.
How fortunate you weren't running early.
Why? What's happened?
You know what the code red means. There was a breach.
This is intolerable. These agreements were supposed to celebrate the power of my court. Instead, I've been made to look a fool in the eyes of my allies. We'll have to increase our diplomatic efforts with the warlocks. Send new emissaries to Osborne.
What's that got to do with me?
Don't you worry about that for now. We have more urgent matters to attend to. We bring Journey to me.
What do you want with her?
I have a few questions I need to ask her. If mistakes were made, I need to know what happened. I'm sure that your friend will have a lot to tell me.
Yes, my prince. I'll be right back.
I didn't bring you here just for that. I have something to offer you.
I'm listening.
It's about the Primogen Council. You know everyone who's in it. Beryl, Richard, Hilda. Their support was much appreciated after the disappearance of the previous prince.
Quentin King.
But now, They've become an obstacle. It's been going on for months. They systematically oppose everything that I do. It must stop now. The Camarilla has faced many challenges in the past few years. Many of our strongholds have fallen. I won't let Boston suffer the same fate, but for that, I need loyal allies. Also, how would you like a spot in the Primogen?
What?
You've always taken care of your community, without ever asking for anything in return. It might be time you took a leading role in the community's affairs.
Hilda won't let you do it. She'll never see me as her equal. Being seated next to her child? She'll feel humiliated.
I'm her prince. She will obey me.
She's not gonna like it.
I don't care. What I'm offering is much bigger than all that. What do you think?
All right. I don't like the court, or I need to think about it. Let's think about it.
I don't know. I need to think about it.
Time is of the essence. You're a businesswoman, I know you'll be up to it. But we'll talk about it again soon. In the meantime...
I know. Jay, I'm going to go see Sylvia first. I need to clear my head.
Do it. You won't be able to hunt tonight. It's better to be prepared. Bring me Journey.
I will.
I have the utmost confidence in you, Do not fail me.
You can count on me. What the hell is going on?
So to answer the question in chat, the game came out on May 19th.
Mm-hmm.
It's on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC Epic Store.
I'm happy to see you in one piece. Hey, Syl. I'd like some refreshment, please. Of course. I'll get you a glass. I was thinking more like a vessel.
Oh, serve yourself. But try not to damage them, okay? They're all I've got left in stock.
I get it. I'll be careful.
I'm right here if you need anything else.
The Hunt.
Safe Zone. A safe zone is a place where no one can see you feed. You can find them by exploring the surroundings. Only one prey may be sent to a safe zone at a time.
No news from anyone.
Do you think they're...
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. We're not the only ones freaking out. Look around. Exactly.
Yeah, you can
We've
tap
gotta keep our
triangle
wits
if you
about
want to
us.
feed on them.
Got it?
I think. Who would you like to...
Who should we choose?
Anyone would like to feed? Team, who would you like to sample the sweet variety of?
Here.
Excuse us. Pardon us.
Do you need me?
Yes.
Do you want us to...
Yes.
Do you need me?
We tried triangle. We gotta get a mask? I don't know.
Follow me.
Runaway, welcome back for 3 months, and Osiris, welcome back for 2 whole years. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. She's not on the menu apparently, says Black Wolf Magic.
Oh, okay.
I see they have a line crossed through them if they don't have blood to drink.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, we'll just explore around a little bit. And Justin Twitch, thank you for the double gifted subs. And damn it, Janet, welcome back 17 months.
Did you need something?
Well, yeah, we're just trying to drink some blood.
Nobody wants to play with me.
Avari Roman, welcome back for 31 months.
Oh, I found my safe zone.
Ah, there it is. The Hunt. Prey.
Prey will naturally be relieved as you approach them. Revealed. Okay.
We gotta read these words better.
They're kind of small for me.
They are kind of small. Maybe we have an option in the menu to make font size larger. Prey will naturally be revealed as you approach them. To feed, you will need to find a safe zone you can lure your prey to. Go after isolated prey. If it is surrounded by potential witnesses, sending a prey to a safe zone will increase the amount of suspicion on you.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if we have any options in the game settings to see if the font can be made larger so that when we say the words we see, they are...
No.
Nope.
Alright.
Small font is all.
So I'm gonna circle, and then I'm gonna be like, hey, come meet me in the corner.
Hey.
So someone might see her. Hey.
Come with me. There.
Yes.
Oh. Oh, damn. That was quick.
Okay, the kiss.
Vampires use their powers to charm or subdue their prey and satisfy their hunger. When feeding on prey, you can control the amount of blood you take. Press and hold the button to increase the amount of hunger eliminated. If you do not press the button, or if you don't release it before the bar is full, the prey will die, drained of its blood. Suspicion. If you kill the prey, it will increase the suspicion mortals will have, and they will be on their guard, while vampires will question your respect for the masquerade.
Enchanting Elk, thank you so much for the raid. Come on in.
I don't know, team. Come on in. Enchanting Elk, what do you think we do? Just a little bit or a whole lot of bit?
Just a little bit. We're playing Vampire the Masquerade Swansong, and we've just started. This is our first...
Chug.
feed.
I think you should drink her all.
No. That's good. Just a little bit. Oh.
Just a little snack.
Okay.
Resonance. Some prey, their blood emotionally charged, have a resonance that your character will earn after feeding. At the end of a scene, a resonance provides an experience bonus for the corresponding discipline. If more than one resonance is acquired during a given scene, only the last one acquired is saved. Second bite. If your prey survives, you may be feeding on it a second time. However, this will cause it to die and increase suspicion.
Well, we don't want that, so you just sleep there.
Sleep it off.
Sleep it off.
Sorry about the sips.
Sleep it off.
Pretty tasty.
All right.
All right, Jay. Where are you
Next.
hiding?
Let's drink them all.
Okay.
All right, I want you to find Journey, but in the meantime, I want to sip on this dude.
Well, he doesn't want it.
No. Outlaw Viking, welcome back for 2 whole years, and EXH2K, welcome back for 24 months or 2 whole years.
Hey, Vessel.
Same of you, Vess.
You want to come meet me? Oh no. All right, I'm good here. I feel satiated.
Hey, Abby.
Hey.
Hey, It's been a while. Can I help you?
I've got to talk to Jay. You haven't seen her, have you?
No, you should ask April.
It's a good idea. Thanks for the advice.
I've got stuff to do. See you later.
All right.
See you later.
See you later.
So at any time, we can press right on the D-pad to consult our goals. We gotta find Journey and then take Journey to the prince.
Yes? Miss Lewis.
I should go. Tell me about the conduit. You cannot pass that way.
Isn't that how we came in? I guess we have to...
Look, what's going on here? Examine.
I've never liked this stuff before. Why would I want it in the blood I drink now?
Huh.
All right, maybe she has more information.
Can I help you?
Do you still work for April?
Well, aren't you rude? My loyalty is with the court.
Seems like Bosley's leading you around by the nose, though.
She's got some extra responsibilities, sure, but that's it. I have my own agenda.
I'm not surprised. I've got stuff to do. See you later.
I should go.
I should go. Alright.
Maybe we get more out of the bartender? Some more info?
What a shitty night.
Do you think the code red will last much longer?
I hope not. The faster I get out of here, the better.
What? And Mem Lewis, the Black Rattler's Rose, is afraid of a handful of politicians?
God, no.
Fine. Let me know if I can do anything for you.
We're looking for Journey.
I'm supposed to find Jay. Do you know if she's done talking to April?
Huh. Good question. I saw her earlier, but she wasn't with Miss Bosley. She went into that alcove on your right, but that was a while ago.
Thanks.
You might want to avoid hanging around with her, you know?
I've heard stuff about her. I know, and it's not true. She didn't do anything, all right?
Fine. Sorry. Did you need anything else?
I heard the prince put together a surveillance unit.
Yeah, the cave. Mr. Leto and his team spend their nights there. It's just below us. But don't even think about going down there. It's only for sewer rats.
Thanks for the vessel.
My pleasure. Come back anytime you want.
Alright, so she said to the right.
Yeah. And the sassy small one, thank you, saying that this game has a really, really big universe that's been around for a while. So there's a lot of lore and can be confusing sometimes, but let us know if you have questions.
Okay.
Appreciate that. And Emily Howell, thank you for the gifted sub.
Jay.
I'm going to use my Auspex.
Yeah, L1 that, Auspex. Auspex heightens senses. Auspex enhances your 5 senses. This condition reveals new interactions, detecting scents, listening to conversations from a distance, revealing the past of objects, or even experiencing premonitions. You can also discover items that have been hiding using supernatural powers. Cool, so a little detect magic mixed with a ton of other levels of insight and perception.
Oh, alright.
Ooh.
So I can follow her vibe.
Follow her
Where did
vibe.
you go, Jay?
Her vibe went this way.
And then went in and then went out.
But her vibe also went
Her vibe went this way.
Alright.
Her vibe went to the bar.
I like to follow her
Her vibe went out the door.
Alright.
Her vibe went right out.
Her vibe is gone across the way. I like how her vibe looks, by the way.
Her vibe is very sparkly.
Her vibe is great. Sparkles. Golden. Don't talk to me.
Don't talk to us.
Underwood and Fang. Bazori's ears must be burning.
Excuse me, sir. Can I talk to you for a second? Don't talk to us. Thank you.
Alright. She went this way. What's this? Read more. Internal memo. Dear all. Please don't forget that if you have any issues with the archives, you need to contact Lazarus, not me. Thank you. April. Alright.
Okay.
Note.
Emily Howell, thank you for the gifted sub to the Wannabe Knight, and Chriso Games, thanks for the gift sub to Opal Owls. I see Miss Fluffy Bunny 6 is back for 35 months in a row. Thank you, friend. Appreciate your support.
Her vibe went this way.
Hey, Toster, welcome back 14. You smell gossip?
Lots of vibes over here. Ooh, what's going on? Alright.
Okay.
We're not so good with technology, but we'll try.
Jay was looking for a file that Jara took from the archives.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Alright, maintaining orders. I ask our retainers to arrive before sunset for more discretion. Need confirmation, still waiting for that paper. What's Abigail say?
Her last message to Abigail.
I need you to track down the file on the 1998 Solstice Party. Page 3 should be of interest to you.
The file. Wonder where they put it. That could be of interest to me. Is it Kala Saw? Jay always got along well with her sire. Lucky
Alright, we gotta find that file.
Following the file vibe.
Leaf through, leaf through.
Guest list of the Boston Court.
We're not gonna read all those names.
It's a lot of names. Mr. All of these people. Oh, I like the little unicorn.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
I hope you didn't forget anything, Jay.
Checklist. Venue reservation, venue setup, invitation sent, limo reservation, red salon vessels, servant security, 2 more needed. Food for vessels and service checked with Abby. Check the level of secrecy of Jara. Okay, guess everything's done. What color would your vibe be, team, if somebody was tracking you and they were sparkling around everywhere you had been recently? What do you think you'd... What kind of dust would you leave?
Oh,
This can't be happening.
I swear, she was standing there, playing me for a sucker, pretending she just happened to be in the archives.
And what did you say to her?
I played dumb. I said, "As you like, Miss Abigail Naomi," and I left.
What did she take?
A page from a file about an old party that she tore out.
All right.
But why would she need that? Why now?
I wonder.
Alright, let's
Okay.
follow the vibe this way.
I'm seeing a lot of interesting colors. Some of y'all said that you'd have a black sparkle, which is an interesting idea, and some of you said rainbow, silver, or electric blue for Toshner.
Oh.
Alright, so this is April's
You again.
office.
What do you want?
Oh, honestly, we're just kind of checking out the vibe.
Yeah, what's the vibe?
Have you seen Jay anywhere?
You can't let her out of your sight for 2 seconds.
The prince sent me to get her.
I can't discuss that with you.
Okay, well, man, we only have 4 willpower points right now.
Not that I think in a million years this is what happened, but what if Jay messed up somehow? What would happen to her?
Depends on the mistake and how bad the consequences were. At best, the prince will be mad. At worst,
destruction?
Yeah, there's a good chance of that.
You can tell me my lips are sealed.
The only way I can make sure you don't talk is to keep my own lips sealed.
Fine, I won't insist. If you see her, tell her I'm looking for her.
Yeah, sure.
What attitude?
Very interesting.
It's a good
Very
thing it's
interesting
true.
how all the dialogue choices are weighted, of course, just like in the TTRPG, and we have to have different skills to be able to use them, and there's of course a different cost to every choice that we're making. Hey, Raiden2480, welcome back for 8 months. Super appreciate you hanging out with us.
So what are y'all thinking so far?
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of love for the character designs, which I agree. I think they're all very unique and cool looking. I think I really like the vibe, how we can follow the vibe, use our auspex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I am hearing some people are saying about auspex, I think there are actual different color associations to those different things. So I guess we'll see how that goes as it evolves.
P.S. We're playing this on the PlayStation 5. It's available on the PlayStation 4 and also on PC through Epic Game Store. You can also get it on Xbox. So there's many different ways to play this game.
Yep. Exclamation point vampire in the chat, or Swansong, exclamation point Swansong. We'll get you the link to check it out if you'd like to add it to your wish list or see it on Steam. We do have a copy of the code that we're going to give away as a prize as well from one of you good people here.
It's pretty
from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Haster of Yellow, no, we didn't choose our clan. The
No.
characters had their sort of starting place skills. So this is is a Toreador. That's the only one I think we know for sure.
Yeah.
Right now.
Mm-hmm.
Each of the characters have their own
vibe,
but more importantly, character sheet. and all of our decisions that could be good for one of the characters might be bad for the other one. So we really appreciate you all giving us your input as we make our decisions through as we go. And a big shout out to Nacon again for sponsoring this stream and hooking us up with a code to give away to all of you fine folks on the stream today. And we will be playing it again next Friday, 1 hour earlier than what time it is for you right now. On Saturday, we are completing our Streamily signings with Detroit Become Human headcanon discussion. Stardew Valley is on Tuesday, and BioShock is our new Sunday game. And it is worth mentioning that tomorrow we are going to announce the way we plan to celebrate 450,000 on Twitch.
Yes.
Thank you all for following along. We really appreciate you being here with us. We've crossed over 400,000 subs on YouTube and 450,000 followers on Twitch. So we've decided that we'll do a very, very special fundraising stream tomorrow that we're going to announce more about it. So we hope you can join us. We'll make the formal announcement tomorrow.
Yes.
But celebration! Trust me, it's gonna be a good one. It'll be a good one. And team, we'll be right back in 5 minutes. Cool? Okay. We're gonna take a break, get some snacks, get yourself some water. If you'd like to check it out, !Vampire in the chat, and thank you for retweeting to invite your friends. We will be right back. Bravest little Hufflepuff, welcome back for 24 months, my friend.
Dude, welcome back.
And Naki 24/7, appreciate you being here. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you all hanging out. This is a sponsored stream by Nacon, who has produced Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. And they want to let us give a copy of this game away to someone who's here with us on the stream. So we'll pull a winner at the end of the next, the next hour, next hydration break in 45 minutes. The game is available on PC through the Epic Store, !Vampire or !Swansong in the chat. We'll get you the link. And we're going to be, we're giving away a PC code for the game. But if you want to play it on Xbox, any of them, PlayStation, 4 or 5, knock yourself out. It came out on May 19th, and it is a narrative RPG game where all of our decisions really matter. Thank you all for helping us do what's right. And Aseptic PMA, welcome back for 11 months.
Happy Pride.
Welcome back. Happy Pride to you, friends.
Jemu, thank you for cheering.
Jemu, thank you for being here with us. And Eden, thank you for being here for 8 months. Wolf Defender is back for 13. And Re3, thank you for the cheers with CCM.
Thanks,
appreciate you hanging out.
Appreciate you.
Luke Lemon Art, continuing your gifted sub. Appreciate you, friend. And Knob the Builder, thanks for being here for 6 months. Susie Q313 is back for 27 months. And Delicious Nymph, welcome back for 18. Hello.
Ooh. Ames Frey, welcome back for 16 months.
Thank you for being here with us. Thank you.
All right,
Amelia.
So,
do you want to drive? Should I drive?
You can drive a little bit since I've been driving the first hour.
I'm gonna drive a little bit.
All right, do it.
Jack Props, thank you for the sub. Welcome aboard. Appreciate you all hanging out with us. Let's jump back into the game.
All right. So right now we're playing as MM, and we're following the vibe. We're trying to find Journey, who is the vampire that we showed up here with. And Journey had been in charge of organizing a party, and something, code red, went off. And so she's afraid that she's gonna get punished.
I wanna go up these stairs.
Okay.
I know the vibe says not to, but one of my favorite things in a game is to go the other way and see if I can find some masked attendants telling me not to pass any further. Hello?
The vibe went this way.
I heard the vibe went this way. Eventually.
Good evening, miss.
Excuse me. I need to see
Let
this
me know
vibe.
if I can help you.
No, I think the vibe actually came up and over this way.
Oh.
So really, you just took a shortcut.
Shortcut.
Yeah, this place is gorgeous. The sets are really, really cool.
Azure Weaver, how you doing? We're just getting into the game, really. Jara Drory's office.
Yeah.
We've only just begun, so we're... Uh-oh, no return action. Choices marked with a no U-turn symbol indicate that there's no going back. Before selecting one of these options, make sure you're done with the area you're exploring.
All right.
Do we want to go in there?
I don't know.
You want to go no U-turn? I mean, I'm doing it.
All right.
And Jack's Props, thank you for the gift sub. And No Be Blue, appreciate you as well.
No fucking way. Shit.
So this
What?
is where you've been
Oh,
hiding.
Jesus, it's you. You scared the shit out of me. How did you find me?
You're really bad at covering your tracks.
Are you alone?
What the hell is going on?
Shit, Mem. It's a fucking nightmare.
The code red is definitely because of the party.
April told me Hazel was gunning for me. She thinks I'm responsible for this shit show.
So, you're hiding in Rory's room?
I'm looking for evidence.
I saw that Jara had the file on the party.
It's got all the contracts and stuff in it that will prove I did my job right.
But I can't find them.
It was my only shot to defend myself against her.
Hey, Repellent, welcome. All right, you need to calm down.
You're being too loud. I'm just like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
All right.
I mean, should we tell her to calm down, or do we not say anything?
You don't need to say anything. She
doesn't
doesn't
really-
need to calm down.
She doesn't really seem that
No.
uncalm.
I did everything right, Mem. I was the one who rented the place. Same as always.
Rooftop, away from prying eyes. I met with Richard to organize the vessels. I arranged for limos to be sent for the Hartford Chantry. I went through the same secure limo agency as usual. They're ours, so there's no risk. What the hell could have gone wrong?
I don't know. But there's no time to think about it. Hazel wants to see you.
And she asked you?
All right, she should run or take her to the prince.
All right. Well, I feel like if she runs, that's just gonna make her seem even more guilty.
I do think it's interesting how the dialogue choices are phrased in the case of like referring to them separate. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, as opposed to saying like, I'm taking you to the prince or you should run.
Uh-huh.
That we're always talking like kind of outside of ourselves. I'm just noticing kind of a casing of how the word is written. You want to tell her to run? I want to take her to the prince.
Yeah, I think to take her to the prince.
Take it to the prince.
Take her to the prince.
It's gonna be fine, Jay. I'm sure you can explain everything.
I'm scared, Mem.
Don't worry about anything. I'm here.
I'll follow you.
Wall. Woo, Leisha, the unstable seer. So this is where we're going to build up our character sheet a little bit, team. From madness sometimes comes great clarity. A wise prince knows how to recognize this rare talent in their subjects and give them the recognition that others deny them. I'm going to go full screen so you can see what's behind our cameras.
All right, so do we want to have a profile investigator, a jack of all trades investigator, and jack of all trades profile, a veteran profile, or a freak?
Let's poll it.
These are the same options as the other one.
Yes.
So investigator will allow us to see more clues. Jack of all trades gives us a little bit of everything. And a veteran, what does the veteran do?
The veteran profile focuses on dialogue skills and the physical attribute. It allows you to use the character's aura in conversation. I'm seeing a lot of love for a jack of all trades here with our Leisha, the unstable seer. If anybody else wants to participate in the poll, please type 1, 2, 3, or 4 into the stream chat on Twitch right now. We'll give it a couple of seconds to go. And if anybody doesn't want it to be jack of all trades, y'all better team up.
All right.
Something else. Jack of all trades. There it is. Here we go. I'm going to pull up full screen again just because there's a lot of HUD here. This is Leisha the Malkavian. Malkavian attributes are we have physical, social, and mental attributes. And we don't have any points that we can apply presently to upgrade anything. So we're just going to load it through. Auspex, obfuscate, and dominate.
Whoa.
Ooh.
What's obfuscate?
So, Auspex, I'm gonna put our cameras back. Auspex is what we used before, where we enhance all of our 5 senses. Obfuscate is not just a large word, it means discipline that allows you to move around undetected and to mimic someone else.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Some stealthy obfuscation, team. And dominate, the ability to command others and turn them into puppets.
All right, what do we want to do?
Well, we can't really do anything just yet. Yeah, we don't have any points available, but we can return later. Black Wolf Magic likes obfuscate a lot. So
I like that word.
All right, maybe that's the direction we go.
Leisha, it's good to see you.
Be good, sweetie.
How was your reunion with Halsey?
Thank you, Hazel. Your gift was wonderful. You shouldn't have troubled.
You're welcome. We should never have kept you apart for this long.
Good evening, Delsin.
Good evening, Leisha.
How are you feeling?
I feel great. Better and better since I got my little sugar fangs back.
Wonderful.
I haven't seen Richard yet. Does he know I've been released from the Institute?
No, I'm the prince. It was my decision. He is your psychiatrist, but you don't need his permission for everything.
He wasn't at the party, was he?
I'm searching for everyone who's still missing. Don't worry about him.
Thank you.
Leisha, I know I can be frank with you. For 4 years, I have been working to heal the city's wounds. You've already helped me avoid traps in the past.
Oh, okay. Good.
You're not like the other children of Malkav. Quentin King knew that.
The Mad King. I remember, yeah.
I had you released from the Institute because your premonitions are the most detailed, the most accurate. I wanted them to help me understand the Chantry's hand more clearly before we signed our agreement with them. But this alert changes everything. I need to understand what's just happened. Did you sense anything, possibly about what happened tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, but it's got nothing to do with it. And hello to you in Australia. Thanks for tuning in. Where's everybody else tuning in from? Welcome.
I saw images, but they had nothing to do with this party. It didn't make any sense. It was a long, white hallway.
It's a little early for sure, but it's a
let's
good
not lie to
start.
the prince. Fine.
I'm sorry. I can't be of more help.
Don't be sorry. There's something else you can do for me. Your discretion can still be of use to me. I need to be sure that none of the members of my council are going to take advantage of the situation.
Oh.
You don't trust them?
Timed. First
You
time
can never
dialogue
be
choice.
Too careful. You and Delsin are the only 2 people I trust entirely. The members of the council have their council lodgings here. It gives them the impression that they have power, and it means I can keep an eye on them. I'm going to give you the key. Go and see if you find anything that could make me doubt their loyalty. Anything that might make me think there's something in the works.
All right.
Miss Drury burned the midnight oil to make sure this event was secret. I imagine there might be some evidence in the information she gathered. I need it.
All right, consider it done.
You've never disappointed me, Leisha. Please don't start today. Until then, I hope to have found more information. But above all, don't share what we've discussed with anyone. I don't need more gossip.
Can I take Halsey with me?
Of course.
All right then. I'll be right back.
All right.
Did her voice just change?
Yeah.
I can pause it real quick. You have a
So
thought?
essentially, what has happened is that there was a party that was planned to celebrate these two warring clans coming together to find an alliance, but there was a code red that was sent out at the party.
So everybody better be wearing red.
Everybody better be wearing red and beware, because it means something's going down. So it seems that the prince is trying to understand why the code red was activated, and so she's sending Leisha, who is all about premonition and being able to see things before it happens.
She's a Malkavian. So far we've met a Toreador in MM and a Malkavian, and we have a third playable character, and we'll see what happens. I don't know. M's SS, welcome back for 47 months. Appreciate you. Coincidentally, Holly is wearing a red t-shirt. Awesome.
That's good.
Okay, type a 1 in the chat if you are actually wearing red clothing.
You have some
I
red.
can type a 1 in the chat.
I did not wear red.
You didn't know.
I did not.
All right, well, I'll dress sweet. KG's ready. Shira's Gemina's ready. Wow, okay. All right, Dodger's ready. Rose, not surprised. Sea of Storms has got some red on. Cherry Juice, of course, obviously. You got some red lipstick. That counts to me. That counts. All right.
Yeah, it's reddish.
We're ready for the code red.
All right. We're on code red.
Code red, good to go. Oh.
So maybe this means they can't be seen.
Or they stink. No, I think it's it looks like kind of like a cloaking device or something.
Yeah, I think they can't be seen.
Damn it, I don't believe it.
That's obfuscate. All right, there it is. Cool how they visualize all these powers. Oh, shaky hands. Stay focused. No, give in to the premonition. Now stay focused.
That was intense. I have to be careful. Shit.
All right, so apparently we don't just mouse to one side or the other, but we click. I don't know. I really don't know. I held the mouse to the side and it loaded up the side. Or it loaded up that choice.
I don't think we have a click here because we're playing on PlayStation, not on a PC.
Yeah, I think I just I don't think I click anything. I just think I hang the joystick to one side. But I'll try tap an X on the next one and we'll see what happens. I don't know. That was confusing.
Yeah.
Mom, I'm going to Richard's to see if he has my teddy.
Okay.
Come and find me when you're done.
Let's see if Hazel was right. Did Jara leave anything behind?
Inspect.
Jara, I would have liked to give you this bond that you've been waiting for so long, but I can't bring myself to condemn you to my situation. But don't be afraid. I will never abandon you, Jara, never. We are bound together forever. We are one. Since that first night, that first instant, nothing can ever keep us apart. I promise. Kay.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah, so using Auspex is apparently the only way you can see another vampire using Obfuscate. And just to clarify, Obfuscate, making them cloaked and imperceptible, is not the same as vampires that don't have a reflection or can't be seen, that are invisible. Those are La Sombre.
Yeah,
La
La
Sombra?
Uh-huh.
The La Sombra vampire are shadow vampire, and those vampires can't be seen, but this is a different special skill.
Alright.
Right. Alright, I don't see anything else here. 1841. See if there's anything else back here.
Well, this thing's old. Does she still use it?
Snatch or examine?
Examine.
A log with a list of everything that was checked for the party. Invoices, reservations, rentals. All from our network. It's journeys.
I'm having it.
That could be
That's
of
mine
interest to
now.
Hazel.
Ooh, weekly report. Long words. Many words. Much reading.
Why are you?
Where are you? The time has come. The password is arrival.
Why are you?
Why are you?
What's this?
Why is Gamora? I got it, team. I gotcha. Don't worry. We won't let Amelia do any gaming today.
Why are you? You!
I'm going into this bypass. I'm bypassing this lock. Conversation overheard from Chaos Leto. I never reconsider anything without new evidence. If you have any, please send it to me.
Okay. Jara, I'm gonna do a Hazel. Let me read the Hazel one.
Can you?
I don't know. I rely on myself to protect what needs to be protected, and I have my own ways of keeping myself safe from undue curiosity. And then Hazel says, Jara, if someone is trying to search your computer, believe me, the order didn't come from me. I have every confidence in you, and I urge you to have the same confidence in me. Finally, in the future, I would appreciate it if you do not make such sweeping accusations without proof. If you have any concerns, please come to me and speak to me. Sincerely yours, your Prince, Hazel.
Oh, damn. Recent secure transmissions sent at durations 8 minutes 47 seconds, 1 minute and 52 seconds. Look at all these codes and things. Somebody take a screenshot of that just in case we need it. Thanks.
Why are these codes codes?
Dillweed McGee. I love saying it. Welcome back for a whole year, Dillweed. Keep it dillweedy, my dude.
All right. Let's check the bed.
Play with fire extinguisher. Not an option.
What's by the bedside table?
Oh, we got a note.
Oh. Okay.
No.
This is what Hazel asked me to bring her.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, good. You
Good.
can read it.
I got it. I'm just gonna just gonna stand in here.
It's a nice little bathroom.
This is a dangerous place to wash your hands, though. Can you imagine if someone quickly opened that door while you were washing your hands? It'll knock you unconscious.
Okay. Is there anything in the corner?
Just a bunch of dirty laundry. Objective obtained.
All right.
I mean, I'm done.
Why are you?
Real quick.
Why?
Why are you?
Why are you?
Why are you? So silly. Slow walk over here. Where's that little one? Alice! Jason! Jason!
When are you? Ooh, I like this painting. That's
Sean!
My favorite colors, all right there.
It looks like one of Richard's Rorschach tests. In green. Even with the color, I still see the same things always. Blood.
It is a good color. Reminds you of peacocks? Reminds you of a fish tank? What does this remind you of, team? To me, this is like, I
see ocean.
Yeah,
Underwater,
ocean. Maybe
jungle.
maybe like looking at the ocean through a piece of sea glass. You know?
Aquarium.
You see ferns. Definitely a jungle for no. Alright, what's over here? I can pick that lock.
You could use the key.
I could use 3 willpower and pick that lock.
You could also just use the key.
Alright, I have the key. I'll use the key.
Nobody here. I'm going to be able to take a look around Dijon's.
Search Dijon's apartment. Move his objects around and see why he likes these trumpets so well.
They are nice trumpets.
So fine trumpets, some cranes, a sax. Who plays a saxophone?
I wish I did.
Gramophone. I can play a gramophone. Or the old guitar.
Oh, there's something over there.
Oh, a photograph.
We got a consumable.
Look at this photograph.
No, it's a consumable.
It's a consumable photograph.
Oh.
Consumables. Consumables are single-use items that provide bonuses. Most of the time, consumables are used to replenish willpower or eliminate hunger. Each type of gear has advantages and disadvantages when it is equipped. The effects of the gear apply as long as it is equipped. Gear may not be equipped or unequipped during dialogue. Documents. Once they have been collected, consumable items, photos, phones, documents,
consultable,
etc. What?
Consultable island.
Once they can be collected, consultable items.
Yeah, not consumable.
Well, this is consumable.
But that says consultable.
What does it matter? They can also be consulted from inside your inventory.
All right.
Team, I didn't think we were going to be reading as much.
Why are you?
Why? Okay, master key to the Primogen's apartments. Okay, we got the keys. We got the file. Let's look at this consumable. It's a Polaroid photo, or as some pronounce it, photo. Nostalgia. Recovering memories and images of her lost past is ultimately what drives Leisha.
Alright.
If I consume this, it will restore 2 of my willpower, but I don't need it yet.
Yeah,
team.
eat that picture.
No.
Okay, fine.
We don't eat the picture.
She does.
Okay.
She consumes the picture, right?
Team, can we discuss that just because something is consumable does not mean we eat it? In some games, we get, for instance, a proximity mine or a frag grenade. Do we eat them?
Yes.
No.
I do.
Are they consumables?
Yes.
Yes.
I eat.
We don't eat the grenade.
I eat.
Team, we eat people, not paper.
I eat paper and people.
You can, but it's not. Everything is edible. Look, stop. Team, I trust and respect you all. I can't let you eat grenades, okay? Consumable photograph means we use it up. It's a one-time thing.
Okay.
You with me?
Yeah. I mean, we can eat it too. I mean, you know, careful. Let's go back.
Eating is not the only way to consume something.
It's my favorite way.
Amelia, are you hungry?
A little. What's this? Let's observe it.
Tarot
You sure we shouldn't obscure it?
Fun. The Emperor, the Chariot, Temperance. Easy. Dijon is thinking about taking a trip.
Oh!
Just like
okay.
Milan's. This is definitely Dijon's place.
That's a choice. That's a strong choice. Would you want to have a giant crocodile above your bed? Type yes or no.
Can I turn in the? I want to turn off the lights and have just it glow because I know it glows. I know that's a lamp. And that reminds me of Hook. Okay. Steve Irwin noises.
Ooh, blood.
Analyze the blood.
Observe it.
This knife has blood on it.
Yes.
Yes.
But doesn't look like the blood is from stabbing.
No,
it looks like someone dribbled some blood on it.
Yes, and there was 2 spots, so probably it was from a bite.
From a drinking bit.
Mm-hmm, yeah. It was consumed. Check his stuff. Oh, more blood.
Observe or study animal?
Let's study it.
He must have done a warlock ritual.
Ah.
Alright.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Is there something in it right there? No. Okay. Wanna check.
Jacob Deviant, welcome back for 16 months, my friend. Thanks for being here with us. Thanks for unwinding. I hope you got a real relaxing day ahead of the rest of your day.
Yeah.
Guardian Ravens. Equipment needs a cauldron, a raven, corn straw, and raven droppings. To make a blood magnet, we need a magnet in the silver bowl and your own blood.
Okay. Concealment ritual.
Yeah. A knife, candles, fresh bird's blood, skull, white candle wax.
Okay, so it seems like he's definitely made a concealment ritual thing. Like that we saw.
Illuminated trial. No birds related there, just a satin ribbon and a little bit of prey. Candle, skull, sacrifice an animal.
So it could be restoration. Or conceal.
But we got a skull around?
We do. I saw a skull right next to the bird.
Standard ingredients.
Yeah. So he might be hiding in here looking at us.
Yeah, I see candles, I see skull, I see bird.
And I see blood.
Alright. We're being observed.
Salem Gazette.
By invitation only.
Alright, I think we've looked at almost everything in here.
I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna L1 this though.
Oh, what's that glowy? In the bathroom, in the bedroom.
What?
That wasn't there before.
Pierce obfuscate using auspex.
Alright.
It's gonna cost me both of my remaining hunger though, team.
We're gonna become really hungry.
No, the beast. I will freak out.
I don't think we should do this.
I think we should do it.
Alright, do it. Let's see what happens.
Should we do it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, it's gone.
It's back. Oh, so this is a toggle, not a hold. Okay, nothing else? I just want to make sure. Alright, we're doing it, team.
Consume.
Well, what have we here?
Read it.
Oh no, we're okay. The hunger just can't go all the way to the top. Our hunger's fine. Our hunger's. I read that backwards. We can.
Okay.
My dear sisters, I hope this letter will reach you quickly. Things are critical here. It appears that we've been the target of a major incident. A code red has been issued, and we have not heard from those who have already gone to the party our prince had organized for the unification. This could be in our favor, because it's possible that the Hartford Chantry is behind it. Although I have faithfully served my prince's interests while negotiating this treaty, these new suspicions could serve our interests in relation to a potential alliance between Boston and Salem. Rest assured that... ...
He didn't finish his letter.
Oh,
That'll be enough for Hazel to make up her mind about him.
Yeah. Alright, well that's a completed search. Let's go to Halsey or investigate the members of the other members of the Primogen. Good work, team. ... So it does seem we are bound to walking speed. Unless anybody knows a way to run or fast walk. Very serious vampires. Let me use the key.
Ooh! Look at this wall. It kind of looks like it could move.
So,
have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Haven't heard anything.
Alright.
Hazel told me to keep a low profile here. This area is reserved for the prince and her primogen. Shit. Hilda's in her office. She's going to see me.
Mask of stealth.
Obfuscate. Unseen passage. Unseen passage allows you to move around without being seen. In this state, it is not possible to physically interact with the environment. You may, however, stealthily read a document or examine an object. This power will be activated automatically if you enter a location that is prohibited. Convenient. Hilda's office.
I shouldn't get too close. She might be able to sense me.
Are we gonna listen in?
Why did you come back? Why? Other than to show that you're doing just fine on your own. If you only knew everything I've done for you. Mem.
Hilda's more concerned with Mem than she is with Hazel. I hope she'll be happy to hear that.
Okay, so she's talking to a portrait that she drew of her child. Can't do anything.
I can put down my mask.
If you're brave.
Nope, I cannot put down my mask. Oh, hey.
Hey.
Alright. Well, you got a slightly nicer bathroom here.
Mm-hmm. I guess we'll have to wait till she leaves.
No, I don't think she's gonna leave.
To the curator of the Rosemond Society, we would like to confirm that the engravings The Battle of the Plains has arrived intact, to our great satisfaction. This acquisition also makes us confident that our future transactions will be fruitful. We are most appreciative.
Right.
Well, as much as I want to just appear suddenly and startle her, I don't think that would be a good idea.
Beryl Underwood.
Let's go into Beryl's room.
Oh. Hey, Beryl.
Hey, Beryl, hey! Don't think about me. I'm just kind of creeping around your spot. Don't worry about me. Just life is stranging my way through this thing. Dear Mr. Underwood, here is the report you requested. Attached you will find all the documents I was able to gather. Unfortunately, I was unable to collect much useful information about Miss Feng's time in China, but it may not have been the most interesting period of her life. A fairly typical education, exactly what would be expected from the upper class. What is less expected is that shortly after her arrival in the US, she was admitted to the economics department of MIT. This was in large part thanks to her publication on the blue economy, which led her to join the Diora ratification projects in the Indian Ocean. At the same time, I don't know who any of these people are. Bye.
He's been spying on someone.
Everybody's spying on everybody. Some more notes. Dear Mr. Underwood, as agreed, here is our payment. Thank you for your confidentiality. You are indirectly contributing to one of the greatest forensic discoveries of our time. If by any chance you still have the bloodless bodies in good condition to offer us, please let us know. I do think we can stay in obfuscation for as long as we want. I don't see any kind of timer to our being invisible. Ooh, the bathrooms just keep getting better and better, team. But I wouldn't want the bathroom in my bedroom like this.
It depends.
Would you? This is like a closet and a bedroom all in once.
Yeah, but this person's a vampire, so they don't really need it in the same way as humans
What do you mean,
would.
no? Like,
well, there's no toilet, you know, so... You only use it after you had a bloody evening and you need to shower.
I don't know. Okay, one in the chat if you would like a room like this. I would decidedly not want a room like this. Because, where's the vents? In this room, everything would get soggy and musty, too humid.
That's true, that's true.
Condensation, hell. Anyone who's ever taken a shower knows that this is not going to work out.
Maybe he only likes cold water.
He only takes cold showers?
Yes, very, very, like for a moment.
Very short cold showers only for this guy. Let's go look at him.
Yeah, seems about
Let's
right.
look at him and see. Hey.
Yeah.
You look like you only take cold showers. Is that the case?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he takes no showers.
Sassy Small One, thank you. I'm gonna double check the controls menu. Hold on. About running. Run is circle. Hey! Oh. Da 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 da. Richard, let's go into Richard's room.
Richard's apartment. He didn't change a thing, as usual.
Oh, little creeper's still with us.
Halsey.
Okay, I like this office. This is my favorite room so far.
He must be hiding somewhere else.
Can we turn our aspect off so that we can...
No, we're not supposed to be here. Dear Mr. Dr. Dunham, as instructed, I've prepared the donors you listed for the unification party. They will be ready for you to pick up at 9 p.m. What?
I think your guests will be impressed by the quality of the vintages you're offering them, and I hope that they will fully appreciate the fruit of your labors. Betty. Betty bought some butter.
No, he's not there. Where are you, Mr. Teddy?
Oh, she's looking.
I don't know. That girl creeps me out so much. I don't know if it's the adult voice or the heavy affectation or what it is, but you're creeping me out, kid.
Leave us alone.
Creeping me out. Could you? What button do we push to make the little kid go away for the rest of the game?
I don't know.
I don't like games with children in them. What is this? Okay, what are we doing? Why is
computer?
I know, but why is this here from the 82?
Maybe he likes a vintage.
He likes a vintage? Please insert storage medium.
Oh, okay.
You gotta find it. You gotta find the floppy disk. It's because these,
I bet you can turn this off.
Why she sound so...
There you go.
Okay. Why she sound so tinny?
I don't know.
Alright, we gotta find this storage medium.
Be hiding somewhere else.
I will...
There we go.
Honestly, I don't want to hear about it.
Archived confidential report, 1978. All right. March 6, 13 members of the court caught us in a sudden collective panic for several minutes.
Where are you, Mr. Teddy?
We're trying to read aloud, child, and we're having difficulty reading today. Just give us a second.
Okay. We can...
Nope, you're not a floppy disk at all. Okay. Cool vanity.
Yes.
Again, no toilet, just
what's that?
A bed and a tub.
Hiding somewhere else.
Look inside.
I'm gonna look inside.
A floppy disk. That's all Richard knows how to use.
All right, we got it.
Maybe I'll find a way to read it.
I mean, I'm gonna put it in the
computer.
Uncharacteristically old machine. Excuse me.
In the computer. It's so simple.
Only Richard would still use that.
I gotta put it in the insert the floppy disk in the tower. Item used. We consumed it.
Nice.
Only Richard would still use that.
Floppy disk 1. This is all of the information that was on the floppy disk. This is all that could fit. He had to delete his copy of Oregon Trail to type this up. Dear Miss Iverson, as per your request, Mr. Underwood came to the Red Salon to carry out a review in view of the collaboration. Young child, I swear, we'll take you out. To carry out a review in view of the collaboration with Hartford Tremere, we can confirm that production can triple if we expand operations into our basement. I think it would be
Where are you, Mr. Teddy?
I'll wait.
I think it would be wise to create a reserve and allocate only 1/3 of our production to Hartford.
We will also provide a temperature-controlled storage area for this purpose. As for your more practical questions, please do not include...
Heading somewhere else.
Sweetheart, we are reading a note to our friends. Thank you. As for your more practical questions, please do not include the formulas I have been able to work out in your dealings. Okay? Mr. Underwood also feels that we need to keep them secret in order to keep the advantage in this agreement. We both feel that convincing them to send Tremere to Boston to perform the blood stabilization tests would be a better alternative. As for an industrialized production of more than 400 units per week, I prefer to err on the side of caution. I am able to produce everything alone in my laboratory, aiming for more at the start.
You must be hiding somewhere else.
Aiming for more at the start would require a move and would surely get us noticed by our suppliers of raw materials. I hope to have provided you with the missing information for your discussions on this agreement, which, in addition to the giant step forward that will make possible for science, will undoubtedly be the dawn of a new Boston under your reign. Sincerely yours, Dr. Dunham.
Okay, so he's making some kind of
He must be hiding
blood thing?
Richard must have had a breakthrough, if Hazel's interested in it.
Why are
we're talking about
you-
like synthetic Viate?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Kind of like True Blood.
True Blood?
Uh-huh.
Cat Meeb, welcome back for 2 months. All right, let's get out of here before this little kid finds us.
Mr. Teddy!
Ugh, impossible. It's locked.
All right.
Hades, thank you for cheering, and Cat Meeb, welcome back 2 months.
Hey, Cat, thank you for being here with us. All right, so go to Halsey or investigate the other members of the Provision.
All right, so I think we need to talk to the child.
Get information from Beryl Underwood. We gotta go back to that kid?
I think so. I think we need to find Mr. Teddy.
Oh, okay, we gotta find Mr. Teddy, team.
No,
All right.
he's not there. Where are you, Mr. Teddy?
All right, where would Mr. Teddy be?
Where would Mr. Teddy be?
So, did you find your Teddy?
No, not yet. I'm not sure he's here. What about you? Did you finish your job for the prince?
Yes, I found something that might be of interest to Hazel.
Does that mean we're going back to see the prince then?
Yes.
Let's go, Sugarfangs.
Sugar Fangs.
Leisha. I'm all ears.
Everything went all right.
I knew I could count on you. Was Halsey a good girl?
Yes, As usual.
Good. Were you able to find anything interesting in Ms. Drury's apartments?
Yes. There was intel she had gathered on the guests, including those from the Hartford Chantry.
Anything about their regent, Deneb Osborne?
Yes, he seems to be obsessed with memory magic.
Interesting.
I gave everything to Delsin.
Thank you. I'll take a look at it later. Were you able to see or hear anything interesting?
A bunch of shit happened, honestly. We did all this stuff. I had a premonition.
We were in a room.
I had a vision.
I knew you would. What did you see? Was I in your vision?
I think it was me. My forehead was on fire.
All right. Do you have any idea what it could mean?
Not in the slightest.
Are you disappointed?
The important thing is that you're starting to have visions again.
It happened when I was in Jara's office. I just found Journey going through her things.
But she's not allowed to be there.
Mem joined her almost immediately.
What did they say to each other?
I couldn't hear what they said. That's when I had the premonition.
That's too bad. But you didn't fail, I promise.
Don't worry about it. Just focus on your visions.
At Dijon's, I found a letter addressed to the Salem Chantry.
Did he betray me for the Warlocks?
I don't know. It just said that he's participating in your project.
But that he would have preferred an agreement with Salem.
Oh, I understand his recent illusions a little better now. I'm going to need to have a word with him. Go on.
I also found that at Jara's. A file on the party. It's a record of everything Journey did.
That could be useful. Give it to Delsin on your way out. Anything else?
Hey, I am Modus. What's up?
Hello.
Thank you, Raiders.
Come on in.
Come on in. We're playing the Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. We're getting to check it out. The game just came out on May 19th, and we're about 2 hours into it.
Yeah.
We were able to spy on Hilda.
Hilda was in her room. She was acting strangely.
What do you mean?
She was whispering things, talking to a picture of Mem.
Touching, but that's of no importance.
Okay, well, damn, I thought it was important, so I told you, Prince. Sasha Valentine, thank you for being here for 24 months.
Woot woot!
That's all I was able to find.
I knew I could count on you. Thank you, Leisha.
Richard still wasn't there. Were you able to find out anything else?
Yes, one of my servants just came back from his bar, the Red Salon, as that's where he does his research. I had hoped to find him there. But she confirmed that Dr. Dunham had gone to the party early with a few of his vessels. I'm sorry, Leisha.
No. If he had been destroyed, I would have felt it. I have to go find him.
You're the most discreet of all of us, it's true. But we have no idea what might have happened there. It could be dangerous.
I won't be alone. Halsey will be with me.
Of course. And one last thing. Dr. Dunham wasn't the only one there. There was also Miley, my child. Bring her back to me.
Yes, of course. We'll leave right away.
I wouldn't expect anything less of you. Thank you, Leisha.
I like Leisha's outfit.
Yeah.
I like her shoes.
Overview. All right. So here's an overview of all of our maneuvers. And Modus, sorry, the bot cuts out longer messages, but if you type it in 2 halves, I'm sure we'll get it. Overview. Each scene ends with an overview of your accomplishments, failures, and what you could have done differently. For each success, your character earns experience points.
Nice. All right, in the prince's quarters, the Boston court is in turmoil. A red alert has been issued, which means a major crisis has occurred. Enem, Leisha, and Galeb are summoned by the prince. So what we did was we let the premonition overtake us. We gave the prince the documents that would certainly clear Journey's name. We listened in to hear what Hilda's was going on in her mind.
Right.
we found a letter, and then we told the prince about Dejan, Saika's letter. We also could have spied on the conversation between Enem and Journey.
But we had our premonition instead.
And we could have discovered Beryl Underwood's preoccupations.
Aha! Right on.
All right.
Well, I am Modus. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you enjoyed Detroit as much as you did. And thank you again for reading over to our channel. Thank you. Very glad to have you here with us. And team, we have crossed over 450K on Twitch. So we're going to do a celebration stream next Saturday, and we're going to announce it for you what we're doing tomorrow as we sign the remainder of our Streamily signings and discuss Detroit Become Human headcanon. We're playing Vampire the Masquerade, sponsored by Namco on Vampire Fridays, let's call them. Why not?
Sure.
And Stardew Valley is on Tuesday, BioShock is on Sunday, and it's time for us to pull a prize. We got a copy of Vampire the Masquerade Swansong for a lucky person here on the stream today. All you got to do is type a thing in the chat and let us know that you're here. We're going to stream for one more hour and continue on in this game. But before we do that, let's pull a little winner like this.
Also, this code that we have is for PC, so you can get it on the Epic Game Store on PC.
Yep, !Vampire or !Swansong in the chat will get you the link. The game is also available on PlayStation 4 and 5. We're playing it on the 5 right now, and on all the Xbox consoles as well. Appreciate you all hanging out with us. Thank you. Type a thing in the chat if you'd like to be entered. And if not, just hang out. Take it easy for a second. And we will find a winner. Thank you, friends. Appreciate you.
The Gong of Winning.
The Gong of Winning. Appreciate you being here. Thank you. Are you ready?
You love the gong. I'm glad. I like it too. It brings me joy.
Gong is ready?
Yes.
Husband is ready?
Yes.
And the winner is, get ready for it, 3, 2, 1. Gong!
Ooh, Jack's props.
Jack's props. Congratulations. You are the winner. I'm going to send you a DM literally right now during our hydration break. Amelia and I are going to take 5 short minutes. And I will confirm with you that you have a PC that you would like to play this on. !Vampire in the chat will get you the link to check it out on the Epic Games Store if you would like to peep the trailer or put it on your wish list or anything like that. Jack Props, thank you so much for hanging out with us. And thanks to our awesome moderators and our lieutenants. We'll be right back in 5 minutes, friends. We're going to play some more Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. Don't go anywhere, and if you'd like to retweet to invite your friends, now's a good time to do it. We will see you in 5. Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
We're doing it. We're doing it. We're playing the Swansong team, and it is... Well, the plot is thickening.
Yeah.
We got this cool review screen up so we could check out our previous scene work.
Our choices.
For scene number 1, and we did go up on our introspective traits, and congrats to Jack's Props, who won that copy of the game.
Nice.
Installing it right now. Awesome.
Sweet.
If anybody else would like to check it out, this is a sponsored stream. Hooked up !Vampire in the chat or !Swansong will get you there. In the first scene, we our traits of introspection went up, so it'll be -20 to the next experience cost for the Auspex discipline, and we are merciful, plus 10% success in rhetoric if there's a tie. And Zippus and Hades the God, thank you very much for the big cheers.
Thank you.
Appreciate you all hanging out with us. And if anybody wants to share their input on the game as we go, please feel free to do so. This game came out on May 19th. It's available Xbox, PlayStation, and on the Epic PC Store. We'll be playing it again on next Friday, and we'll have another chance to win another code on that stream. Very cool.
Deadman, congratulations on passing your driver's test. High five.
Good work, Deadman. Good work. Has anybody else got some good news they want to sprinkle on us real quick? I'll take good news.
Yeah.
Give me some good news updates, team.
Good news updates.
If you got good news, let me know. Appreciate you. And Lydia Blue, you'll get a message from Colorful Mess, our mod in charge of prizes, to find out where we can send your Pokemon pack. Or I can send you a little DM right about now. Why not?
You got takeout. That's good news.
Thank you. Got it.
You got your dream job. You're almost done with your end of year exams. Someone told you looked pretty today?
You do look pretty today.
You made new friends, you're getting new glasses, you got your master's degree in clinical psych. Wow.
Whoa, your sister's graduating. A lot of people are graduating. Happy almost graduation or recent graduation to so many of you.
It's the weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend. Zippus, thank you again for cheering some bits. Appreciate you.
Nice. Bought some flowers, moving to a new flat.
Bought a lightsaber the other night. My good news is that we've been loving the Obi-Wan show on Disney Plus.
Yes.
And Amelia and I have also been rewatching the prequels.
Yes.
In between. So my good news is that my wife is asking me to watch Star Wars stuff. So that's good.
I had not seen the prequels since they came out in theaters. So.
And what have you been repeating about Darth Vader recently?
Darth Vader's really scary and not a friend. I've been deceived because, we have our little Darth Vader in the corner and he seems so sweet and innocent.
Yeah, but turns out
no,
not a friend. Darth Vader.
Why are you, Vader?
Is scary. Why, Vader? Why? Well, speaking of scary things, I think we should jump back in here. We will be picking up the art prompts for July, team. The plan was to alternate and put them on the other months that we have been doing them on, so keep an eye out at the top of July for the new art prompts.
Ooh, and Chibi Prussia must have been playing Vampire Swansong because they got a pro tip for us.
Oh, what's your pro tip?
Saying if Caleb has Dominate to level 2, it will make winning confrontations a lot easier.
All right, okay, okay. Let's get Caleb going. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
No, Vader doesn't want a hug.
Vampire.
Vampires don't want hugs either.
Come here.
Thanks, MM. You've brought me journey.
What?
I knew I could count on you.
Why do you sound so far away? What's she gonna do? Was there something else she wanted? What you gonna do? What you gonna say? I just want to go.
Jay is waiting in the antechamber. She's nervous. Tell Delsin to go easy on her.
We'll see about that.
Did you need me for anything else?
Not right now, but I will soon. I have one more favor to ask of you.
All right. I'll be waiting in the next room.
Overview.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, we get an overview for each character.
Yes.
So for Lewis, who is our Toreador.
We obeyed the prince. We followed Journey. And we spied on a conversation about Journey. We were able to retrace the steps. And we also could have tried to convince Journey to flee, but I think that would have been a bad idea.
And we got a resonance bonus for presence. That's a good sign.
Cool.
Caleb, here's our dude. Caleb Bazroy, Eternal Protector. Mortal kings had their lackeys. The princes of Boston have Caleb. While rulers come and go, Caleb remains, and his presence tonight is not reassuring.
All right, so we get to choose his profile. Do we want Caleb to be an investigator, to focus, basically go undercover, extort, and steal information? Do we want him to be a jack of all trades? A veteran? We can use characters' auras in conversations, or free. What do we want?
All right. So far, is our investigator. Leisha is our
jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades. Do we make a veteran out of this? Caleb, I see a lot of you saying 3 in the chat. Type 1, 2, 3, or 4 into the stream chat on Twitch. There is also the 4th option where we leave it a little bit more up in, no pre-filled attributes. But looks like veteran's a clear winner here.
All right, veteran. Okay. He can be intimidating.
So we have 5 points available that we can allocate, but all of these cost 60 or more.
All right.
Fortitude. He has the skills of Fortitude, Presence, or Dominate. We have 5 points here we could allocate. Let's see if we can get our Dominate up like Chibi Prussia did.
I don't know if I did it or not.
My prince. Delsin.
Bazori.
It seems that the Camarilla is in danger. I am at your disposal.
Your sense of duty is a credit to you, Caleb. You haven't lost your touch, I hope. The Code Red is linked to the Unification Party with the Chantry. No one there is answering anymore.
How many of us were there?
Probably a good 20, give or take. Dr. Dunham and our top spy, Jara Drury, were already there.
We might have lost 2 members of the Primogen. What about Hartford? Have you heard from them?
If those dogs had anything to do with what happened, I'll cut their throats myself.
Do you think they might be involved?
I don't know.
Go on.
It's too early to draw any conclusions.
Where do you want to start?
Can I count on you?
You have no reason to doubt me.
One by one, the Ancilai heed the beckoning and go east. You're the eldest in the city now. Don't do this to me. Not now. I would be very grateful to you. And Fang.
How may I be of service?
Go and see Caius, with Jaragon. He's in charge of security. He may have learned something.
You can count on me.
You have my absolute confidence, Caleb.
Ding! Negotiator on site. Dun 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 dun. Circle is run, by the way.
Mr. Underwood, I'm sorry, but my instructions are clear.
You little shit.
I'm just following orders.
You have no idea what's at stake. My most honored sire, you're wasting your time here.
I'd forgotten about your abject fawning.
I call it respect. It appears that it's something that sewer rats know nothing about. Apparently, Caius feels he's entitled to refuse to see a member of the Primogen. I won't forget it.
Disciplines. Dialogue powers. Dialogue powers can be used on all compatible dialogue choices. To use a dialogue power, you must activate it in the selection wheel. Then select the dialogue option. Only one dialogue power can be active at a time. You may activate or deactivate the power as long as no dialogue option has been selected. Using a dialogue power generates hunger.
Hunger.
If we get too hungry, we're taken over by the beast.
All right. Oh.
This is the kind of thing you delegate to a retainer under normal circumstances. What matter is so urgent that you've come to see Caius yourself?
If you don't mind, I choose not to entrust this task to anyone else. Tell me, you haven't introduced me to your charming protege yet.
Zhu Feng.
Yes, Zhu Feng, a name that's as delectable as her blood, I'm sure. Ah, you're planning to introduce her to the very select club of Caleb Bazori's progeny, aren't you?
I hope that the prince will allow me to, shortly.
I hope so for your sake. Who knows? Dear Hazel is so unpredictable. At any rate, it would be an honor for me to welcome and guide her.
You will speak of nothing with her at all.
Is that an order?
A word of advice.
Oh, pardon me. I fell out of the habit of receiving advice from you so long ago. Well, if you'll excuse me, I must end this ever so pleasant conversation. I need to find a way to avoid losing too much money.
Alright.
Who else is a vampire? Thanos Free. I think all of these.
These names sound familiar.
I think all of these folks in this situation are either
Mr.
a
Bazori,
vampire or a ghoul.
can I help you?
I need
These
to see
servants
Caius.
might be ghoul, right?
He doesn't want anyone to bother him.
Prince's orders.
I see. He's holed up in the server room. You'll need a pass to get in. There's one on his desk.
Thank you.
Alright.
A ghoul is a mortal who's basically been brainwashed into be a puppet.
Mm-hmm.
10-year report on mortal evaluation and environmental degradation. Pollution and...
If only Miss Drury were here.
We got no agitation.
From the Red Salon.
I can't read it. I done got
She
none
always said
agitation.
she preferred paper to digital.
Gotta read like the Flash. Scan it. Semi-secular reports on the evolution of the mortal world demography?
Okay.
Once again, all indicators are positive regarding the global population.
That's a bad sign.
It would be cool if they muted the overall voice lines when I'm trying to read.
Yeah.
Server
Prince
room.
wants this floor under surveillance. I'm carrying out orders.
Nothing new on the police scanners. They're always one step behind. Keep it up.
Alright, so let's try and go into his room.
Caius' office. The key card must be in there.
Gotta get the key card. Is it in the drawer that's open? What do you think the code is? 1234? I bet it's 1234.
We're stepping up security on every floor.
Okay.
Oh, eliminated, gotta check, eliminated, gotta check, eliminated. This is a kill list, team.
Huh.
Maybe. I don't
Looks
know.
like it, yeah.
9876. Kenta wants to try 9876. You guys want to just try a handful of codes?
Okay.
All right, let's try 9876 and see if Kento is oblivion as
What is it?
Try 9876.
9876.
B. Nine eight seven six B. Try it.
9876 B.
Incorrect. Try 1212. There's only 4,000 combos. We'll get it.
1 2.
Yep, that's the one. Nope. Try 2580 right down the middle. Nope, we're not hackers. All right, try 1547. All right, Leonis wants to try 0451. Nope. All right, we're gonna try Clomo's got 5678. Nah, yeah, we're gaming now, team. Now we got the mini game going. Should be in there. No. All right, we're gonna have to find the actual code. We tried. Oh, key card. Take it. Beep 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 beep. Bye.
Bye.
Hack it with the pipe dream minigame. That's all I see in my sleep. I just see that Bioshock pipe dream puzzle. Don't look at us.
These servers hold all of our secrets.
Oh yeah, the screenshot we took earlier.
Protected.
I imagine she sent you. Finally, some good news on
God.
this shitty night.
What's the situation?
Your face.
Not good. Not good at all.
The prince needs more than that. I hope you've got it.
You want details.
Tell me what happened.
Everything was going as planned until 11:10 p.m. The prince's child, Miss Sellers, contacted me. The Hartford Warlocks had just arrived. That's the last time we heard from any of them. Less than 20 minutes later, we received the code red, just as we were leaving to join them.
Shay, I think that joke is so funny, I want to interrupt everyone here to say, got your nose. Got your nose. You want it back? Come and get it. I got it.
So this vampire that we're speaking to is a Nosferatu, which is why...
Yeah, and the Nosferatu are really kind of the most, you know, vampire-y.
A man named Wu. Ever heard of him? A retainer, one of Jason Moore's bodyguards.
Moore, the asset manager. What was he doing at the unification party?
He was supposed to answer technical questions about the financial viability of the agreement. Moore is good at hiding our kind trafficking. He's one of them, after all.
And you're the one who received the code red, personally.
It arrived directly here. It's authentic. I verified it.
Anything that could be of interest to the prince?
I'm working on it. Jara Drury is the expert, not me. If only she was here.
Any movement with the Anarchs?
As usual, they're keeping their distance. You know it's always a pain in the ass to locate them.
Any word from Hartford?
Do you think it's them?
It would be ill-fated.
I knew we should never have trusted those damn warlocks.
Any sign of Jara?
Nothing at all. And that's not good. According to the protocol, she should have been there early. If they got hit, she would have been first in line.
Go on.
There's one thing we haven't considered. The Crimson Oaks.
What's that?
It's a new outfit that came to town a while ago, but they're very discreet.
Kai Wright is saying this feels like Detroit Become Human meets Cyberpunk, but with vampires.
Okay.
So far, I think you're onto it.
Not much.
Yeah, just a gut feeling, but I could be wrong.
Leave no stone unturned.
Hello? You. It's about damn time. Shit. What? You're... Hello? Damn it! I lost them.
Who was it?
Whoa. Shit. Now it's just ringing.
What did he say?
The party was indeed attacked. Apparently it was a real bloodbath. He and James had just enough time to get more out. They're stopping by his place to pick up some sensitive documents.
And then what? Are they coming here?
I don't know. We got cut off.
Call him back. I'll inform Hazel.
Go Michigan! What's up, Tattoo Flute? Thank you for being here for 5 months. Appreciate you.
This is a critical moment for us. I have summoned you here tonight to organize our reaction to an imminent threat.
What threat exactly? We've got no reason yet to
Cut
think...
her off again and I'll slit your throat.
Oh, Excuse me.
Careful, Hazel.
How dare you speak to me like that?
Enough!
You...
I command you to be silent and listen to me.
Oh, so that's how it is.
That's enough, Beryl.
Yes, it's come to this. You would do well to listen to your sire. We have just been attacked. This is not a time for childish displays of discontent. Caleb, the code red was sent by Wu. Go to Moore's and find out what's going on.
As you wish.
And bring Moore back to me. He was supposed to be at the party. I don't understand why he's the only one who was able to call us. I would like to speak to him very much.
Consider it done.
I trust you. He might be involved in this, so gather any documents you can find there that could tie us to him.
Very well.
Delson, see if you can get Caius to find us a new middleman in the cane business to manage our interests. I don't want to take any chances. Then, I want you to talk to everyone. Somebody must have seen or heard something. Dejan, make sure all our defenses are in place.
Yes, Hazel.
You will go to the old Jefferson Library.
What's there?
That's where the Hartford Chantry calls home here. I gave them the building so they could have a base in Boston.
I demand to take her place.
Request denied.
What game are you playing, Hazel? It's a suicide mission.
It's all right. I got this. I'm not made of sugar.
She's not ready for this kind of mission. I should go with her, at the very least.
No, you will remain here. Goes alone.
Why don't you send Dejan instead?
Enough, Hilda. Dejan has work to do elsewhere, and I don't need to explain myself.
Hazel, if anything happens to her, I'll...
Nothing, Hilda. You'll do nothing. It's high time you learned to trust her.
Which one of us are you planning to send to the party?
She's already left.
What? Who?
I sent Leisha.
Are you serious? A few hours ago, she was snoozing behind locked doors in a psych ward.
You're playing a dangerous game, Hazel. Without us, you would never have come into power.
You've chosen the worst possible moment to turn your back on us.
On the contrary, I find this moment very appropriate. I am the Prince of Boston, and you are the Primogen. I owe you nothing. Delson, escort them out. The session is adjourned. You all have your instructions.
Ooh,
spicy.
All right, little empty attic.
Hey.
Yo, big love. And,
thank you.
And big congratulations. I'm happy for you, and thank you for being here and sharing all this good support with us. If you got one of those gifted subs from Little Empty Attic, please be sure to check out the starter kit. We got a panel like this just below the video to show you what's going on. I saw a couple of people asking during that scene, a very intense scene, so I didn't want to talk over any of it. But this is in the same World of Darkness world as Vampire the Masquerade, the tabletop role-playing game.
Yes.
This is its own storyline, though, called Swansong. And I saw Panda Bears asking how do they enter to win a copy. We just pulled a winner for the code, but you can check it out with !vampire in the chat. And we will pull another winner on our next Friday stream. We're going to play Vampire the Masquerade Swansong next Friday as well.
Yes!
And tomorrow we're doing our Streamily signing for Detroit Become Human, and we're going to announce what we're doing to celebrate 450K on Twitch, Bioshocks on Sunday, and Stardew Valley's on Tuesday. Amelia.
What?
When you're playing Vampire the Masquerade, does it feel a little bit like, and I'm talking about the tabletop role-playing game,
okay,
does it feel like just good permission to argue with people and like flex on them and like be like tough and like show them like your edgy side? Like,
oh, for sure. I mean, I feel like that's what's so fun about any kind of role-playing game is that you get to you're given the opportunity to explore other sides of yourself that you wouldn't in real life.
Right.
And I think that's a really cool part of playing games and of playing role-playing games, is that you get to basically have an alter ego, and it's in a safe space.
Yeah, try things out a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's really cool to see it translated, and all the characters have their own character sheet and things, so all of our decisions that we make as one character might be good for them, but not good for Caleb, for instance.
Yes. Yeah, I think it's really cool that we're switching between 3 main protagonists in this game, and that they seem to not necessarily be, they might be on the same page, but we can choose to make them go on separate pages so that they're in opposition with each other.
Right.
So, yeah.
Kenna Dryan, thank you for being here for 5 months. Appreciate you being here with us. Yes, of course. Tiger Krell is talking about if you play the tabletop role-playing game of Vampire the Masquerade, very important to have a session 0 where you talk with everybody that you're playing with and set up ground rules about, of course, consent, about what can be involved in the storylines, and where everybody is comfortable with the role-play and that kind of stuff. So I strongly recommend a session 0 or a time to meet up with everybody that you're going to play with so that you can have fun in a safe space.
Set up some boundaries and stuff.
Kitty Black Cats, thank you for the cheers. Appreciate that so much.
All
Thank
right.
you. No, we're glad you enjoyed Detroit Become Human. That makes me happy. We're playing a lot of branching narrative games on our stream, and if you have a game that you'd like to recommend, you can recommend it with !games in the chat, or the link that looks the panel that looks like this will link you to a form down below hand.
I have
I don't know.
idea.
Down below, check it out. We saw that the State of Play, PlayStation announced a whole bunch of new games, release dates coming up. So if there's a game that's out there that you would like us to check out, why is below hand?
Why hand below?
All right,
Why?
so we got about 15 or 20 minutes left of this game for today, and then we'll continue again next Friday. So let's jump back in here.
All right.
Amelia's at the controls.
All right, so Caleb did some stuff. Basically, we didn't really have much success.
No,
about anything.
We could have learned more about Leto's investigation, and we could have learned why Beryl Underwood was there.
But we didn't, and we're not intimidating.
We didn't. So I guess that means technically we made all 3 characters to scene 2.
Okay.
Now we have level selection, and we go full screen for a second. Tiny text here.
Okay, so we can decide where we want to go next. Louise, after Code Red was issued, Hazel, the Prince of Boston, mobilized all her resources to try and understand the situation and assess the extent of the danger. The unification agreement is in danger. Faced with mounting doubt and suspicion from both sides, must meet with Deneb Osborne to clarify the situation and ensure that the alliance still stands. Caleb, basically all contact.
It's so small.
It is really small.
You have a whole screen here, team. Why so small?
Okay, where do we want to go? Do we want to continue playing as...
Here, let's poll it. Should we do a poll?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to do a little poll, team. We're going to jump back in. It looks... I mean, I don't know if we're really going to get to choose between these, but right now, who are you feeling the most?
Level selection.
Caleb, or Leisha, which I forgot the H in, but 1, 2, or 3 in the chat. Who is your character of choice right now? Waywolf is there you go. Yep, just the handsome dude will get you there. It looks like Caleb is the one. So if we can select the Caleb, let's give me more Caleb. Caleb's Ventru life. September 5th, 2019. X to continue. Alright, we have 5 points, but that's not enough for any purchases, so we'll keep saving. Moore's apartment. 3:30 a.m.
Nice badge.
Keep an eye on
the elevator. I'm gonna go wait for forensics.
Okay. Let me know when
Oh,
they get here.
excuse me.
Did we just kill that guy and throw him out of the elevator on a different floor or something?
Prince asked more for 5 reports. If I can't bring back their author, I must bring back the reports at least. I'll know them when I see them. That's not a good sign.
Alright, we gotta gather information about all these Primogen. He acquired his badge.
Special Agent Smith.
The FBI. Finally, some backup. Lieutenant's expecting you. Straight ahead. Watch out for the bloodstains. Forensics hasn't been through here yet.
Got it. The victim lost a lot of blood.
Oh, scratches on the wall.
Definitely love a good. Where's his head?
No head. Headless.
I'll finish here and then I'm on my way.
Hurry. You're gonna be okay.
Lieutenant Anderson, I'm in charge of the investigation.
Special Agent Smith, FBI.
Really? Smith? Is that some kind of joke?
No, why?
Let it go. Never mind. I'll give you the DL. We got a call from the caretaker around 2:15. He told us that one of his residents was brought in with an injury carried by his bodyguards. We sent a squad car that got here around 2:45.
Who was the first person on the scene?
That would be Baker. He's somewhere around here. It shouldn't be hard to find him.
Where is the caretaker?
Is the caretaker still here?
He's in the living room. But I don't think you'll be able to get anything useful out of him. Poor guy's in shock.
Okay, then what?
When they stepped inside, the guys came face to face with that.
Do we know who the victim is?
Yeah, he had his ID on him. It's the owner, a guy named Jason Moore. I don't know
Good thing he
who
had
this
his ID
guy
on
pissed
him.
off, but things didn't work out too well for him.
Did you secure all the exits and entrances to the building?
Yes, we've got men on the ground floor and in the parking garage.
How do you get to the parking garage?
You'll have to ask the caretaker.
Team, it's Lieutenant
He's
Anderson.
the one who took
I
my
know.
men down there.
What have you got on Moore?
He was an asset manager. But if you ask me, he was involved in some shady stuff that we're sure to find out about. It's not every day that an accountant gets his head chopped off.
Okay.
Where are the bodyguards?
We haven't found anyone yet.
Do we know if he had a family?
Yeah, a wife and an 8-year-old daughter. The wife, Lydia Moore, 34 years old, architect, dual citizen of Costa Rica and the US, no criminal record. Yeah, we're trying to get a hold of her. The daughter, June, we've looked and she's not here either.
Go on.
We're still looking for the head. We're waiting on forensics for everything else, but they're busy with another case.
Okay.
What case?
You haven't heard? At one international place. They say it was a real bloodbath. So, you're here to take over the case?
No. I'm working on something else. Moore's name popped up in one of our investigations, but I can't talk about it.
Okay, I'll let my team know.
Lieutenant Anderson.
Sense the unseen. When sense the invisible is activated, looking at a non-human character is enough to identify its nature. It is also possible to reveal the tracks left by a supernatural creature and learn more about it.
Cool.
Agent Smith from the FBI is here. We're still in charge of the investigation, so please cooperate with him.
Oh, look at that!
He was decapitated. It was a pretty clean cut.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd say my detective skills agree with yours.
Bullet wound in the right hip.
Okay, so...
A signet ring with a beaver on it.
Beaver.
To MIT.
It seems like he was decapitated. I'm gonna go ahead and guess he was shot and then decapitated, because shooting a decapitated man does not really add up. See?
One of the weapons is missing.
Probably the decapitation weapon would be my guess.
Yeah. Huh.
Look at this fish tank. Let's save the fish. Dun, 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 dun,
My
dun.
ship ended up at the bottom of the sea as well, like my other lives.
What if the head's in the fish tank?
I didn't see it there.
Doesn't mean it's not there.
They wanted to bring a little vacation back home.
What's this?
Yeah, something steaming. Cigarette? On aura.
Oh, that sense it.
There's a retainer here somewhere. Moore's driver's license.
Well, he had a nice head. Too bad about it being taken away. Okay, he kept $152 on him. This is the audio cranked all the way up, team. This is...
I don't see a head in here. Oh, here's
The
some
apartment has
blue.
changed since my last visit.
Pizza. No, I want pizza. Oh, it's a very large space.
Boston Police District D4. Siscit Petribus Sit Deus Nobis. First in the nation. Notebook. Ethan Adams, 60, concierge butler, good relation with the Moores, present at the scene. Moore came back around 2 a.m., wounded with bodyguards. Need more info, but Mr. Adams was in a state of shock, feels guilty, thinks he could have done more. Loyal, professional, friendly, old school, meticulous, educated.
How you doing, sir?
Mr. Adams.
No, this can't be happening. What a nightmare. So much blood.
I've got a few questions.
I tried to help him. I told him we should call 911. I told him.
Ooh!
Sir, listen to me. It's all right. Calm down. You're safe and you did the right thing.
I did the right thing.
I need you to answer a few questions for me.
Yes, of course. What do you want to know?
The lieutenant told me there was an access to the basement.
Yes, using the service elevator through the kitchen. You need a magnetic pass to use it. I gave the spare to your colleagues who wanted to go down there. I still have the original. Do you want it?
Please.
Give us some more info, please, while we're at it. Can you tell me more about Moore? Maybe,
Did you know Mr. Moore well?
We weren't friends, if that's what you're asking. But we got to know each other. With time. He was a creature of habit. Since he worked late, he would often ask me for things at night. Newspaper, batteries, ice. I think he asked me for just about everything. I prided myself on always being able to get what he needed, no matter what time it was. You'd have thought he pretty much lived after dark.
Like his clients. Did Mr. Moore have many visitors?
For a man with his status, it was nothing surprising. But, well...
Yes?
His visitors mostly came in the middle of the night. I must admit, that's a little unusual.
That's what working for us is like.
He told me he had a lot of foreign clients, and he had to juggle different time zones. That's what working from home is like. He had colleagues over for late-night meetings, too. But since little June was born, not as many people came around.
June?
That was wise. Did he have any enemies that you were aware of?
No. He was a very respectable man. No bad company or anything.
Except for us. Without any disrespect to the deceased, were you aware of any extramarital affairs he may have had?
Mr. Moore was a good man. He would never have disrespected his wife, or even contemplated it, I'm sure.
She could have been okay with it. There were no young women coming and going.
That's a very inappropriate question. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Tell me about the evening again, please. What happened tonight?
Mr. Moore left with his 3 bodyguards earlier in the evening. One of them got in the car, and Mr. Moore came down around midnight.
And then?
They came back around 2 a.m. Mr. Moore was limping. He was leaning on one of his bodyguards, and he was bleeding.
Was he injured?
I told him I could call an ambulance or a doctor, but he didn't answer. I went closer to insist, but Wu told me they were in control of the situation, that it was no big deal. They went upstairs, and I saw drops of blood in front of the elevator. I told myself they were being unreasonable. What did those 2 goons know about it? So I called Mr. Moore on the internal line several times.
Did he pick up?
Not once. So I went upstairs and rang the doorbell, but nobody answered. So I went back down to the front desk and I called you.
Continue.
Thank you for your statement.
You have to find out who did this, officer.
Oh, we're working on it.
Needs to be done for him. And for his family.
And we need to find out who's messing with us. That's what we're here for. You can count on us. Stick around in case we have more questions.
All right.
Y'all are killing me with the puns, by the way. Very well punned. Didn't want to interrupt the scene work to say them all, but I think asking whether or not his head was in the game was probably my favorite. And that you needed more. This will be making headlines? Yes, exactly.
Ah! Ha ha ha.
Brumts. So I think you can circle right out here. Free space.
Alright.
Ooh, L1 to sense the vibe.
I've never been in this part of the apartment before.
What's in the bag? What's in the box?
Confidential file.
Beryl Underwood. Dear Madam, Beryl Underwood is a particularly challenging subject in that he knows far more about his finances than I do. He sees me as a mere subordinate and is highly suspicious of me. He most certainly uses extremely secure networks for his unusual business, and he would be wrong to do without them. Since I've worked for him, Mr. Underwood has regularly approached me about his interest in the sugar industry. His ability to project into the future is impressive. All of his actions are well thought out, and I have never seen him make a mistake. In addition to intensive lobbying in developed countries, his recent financial operations reveal a shrewd intensification of his operations in the BRICS countries. A number of people close to power in Brazil, India, and South Africa, in particular, have received financial and in-kind donations like cars, villas, jewelry, etc., through shell companies or trusted intermediaries. I see this as an effective way of asserting his control over production in critical areas while covering his tracks very neatly. More recently, he asked me to invest massively in media and universities in order to fight back against research and publications demonstrating the harmfulness of sugar in the human diet. He has indirectly taken control of several national television channels in Southern Europe and African countries to broadcast counter-propaganda. He has also placed some assets in the Indian audiovisual industry, I imagine with the same goal in mind. He did not hesitate to support several private laboratories in charge of demonstrating the responsibility of other elements in the development of cancers such as saturated fats. It was a brilliant idea. This field is currently rapidly expanding and should be the subject of future investments as the initial results appear promising. Please find enclosed statements allowing you to confirm my observations on the matter for yourself.
Beryl, will you ever change?
For several years now, I have noted connections with armed militia intermediaries in South America. I don't know much about this, and I would be wary of questioning Mr. Underwood about it, but it's safe to speculate that it is a question of destabilizing local governments that are hostile to the presence of the companies he controls. All of this demonstrates that he has not only a natural instinct for finance, but a very deep understanding of the related geopolitical issues. Beryl Underwood is the Kasparov of business, always several steps ahead. This makes... See? They put a pun in there for us. This makes him particularly difficult to read, just like this letter, even for suspicion. Suspicious items. Some items and documents are a threat to the Masquerade if they are left in enemy hands. Make sure to recover them or destroy them, otherwise the suspicion level will increase.
Better now. The prince asked more for a complete report on the members of the Primogen. Someone tossed a bunch of stuff in this bag. In a hurry to leave.
Alright, I'm taking that.
Taking the car keys.
Someone tossed a bunch of stuff in this bag. In a hurry to leave.
Sus levels increase. Up. Take the hello phone.
A cell phone. Locked, of course.
Rude.
Suspicious item was removed.
Dear Lydia, thank you so much for the book on Emily Dickinson. Gotta go.
Alright. A lot of blood in here. It looks like
Bottle
some
of
medical
disinfectant.
stuff.
Obviously handled by someone who was bleeding. The concept of a laundry basket seems too abstract for some people.
Alright. So that's the room.
That's the room. I wonder, in the menu, is there a place we can save? Is it auto-save as we go? I'm thinking we're probably not going to be able to finish the whole mystery, and we'll pick it back up
I don't know.
in the middle of our next stream. Has anybody played before to know if we auto-save?
That must be Lydia's desk.
I've seen a little icon in the corner every now and then, so I don't think we'll fall back. I think we're gonna have to leave it here.
Okay.
With respect to our awesome mod team. Can we get some love for our mod team?
Mod love!
Thank you, moderators. Thank you, lieutenants. Appreciate your help on Twitch and on Discord. And thank you also to Nacon for sponsoring us, you know, for getting to play a little Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. We're going to continue it on next Friday. Tomorrow we'll see you live for the Detroit Become Human headcanon and signing stream discussion. We're very much looking forward to hanging out with you all on stream again soon. Thank you for hanging out. Our mods have selected an awesome raid here. We're gonna stick it to the Vampire the Masquerade world. Vampire the Masquerade Swansong came out on May 19th. It's available on PlayStation, Xbox, and on PC through the Epic Game Store. !Vampire will get you the link to go and check that out on Epic. And we're going to go over to Wiggle XO's channel, who is playing a previous Vampire the Masquerade title called Blood Hunt.
Okay.
So this one's got a little different flavor, team. So for all of those of you who enjoy Vampire the Masquerade tabletop role-playing game, or have seen Amelia and I on LA by Night, the Vampire the Masquerade show, this story takes place in Boston, so it's a different world. Swansong does. So we won't see any of the characters that we recognize from LA by Night, but it is interesting to see what's going on with the Camarilla and the other towns. Appreciate you all being here, hanging out with us. Thank you for the good vibes.
Thanks for chilling with us, friends.
Yes, thank you. And we're going to go show some love, a little Battle Royale mode for you coming on up.
All right.
Appreciate you all being here. And Miss Okami, you're so sweet. You're so sweet to us, Miss Okami. Thank you. And if you got a gifted sub from Miss Okami, be sure to thank her and say thank you. And check out the starter kit. That'll show you the way around. There's a panel down below the video that looks like this. All right, team, the raid is going, and so are we. My name is Bryan.
My name's Amelia.
And this is our Twitch. We appreciate you so much. Take care, Sherry. Take care. See ya, Lita Blue. I sent you a DM. Take care, Baba Stan. Let's get going on the raid in 3, 2, 1. Raid!